Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fire Lake Arena. Citizen Potawatomi Nation welcomes you to today's contest featuring the visiting Little Rock Lightning and your reigning back-to-back TBL champion Potawatomi Fire. Today is CPN Casino's Day at the Fire with special guests, special jerseys, and other events throughout the day. Fire Country, be sure to check out our merchandise section in the southwest corner of Fire Lake Arena, where you can purchase Potawatomi Fire Championship gear, as well as gear for 2025. Lots of items are available, including player-specific merchandise and a whole lot more. Restroom facilities here at Fire Lake Arena are located in the north and south lobby areas. The Basketball League is committed to hosting world-class sports and entertainment with the primary goal of keeping all fans, guests, employees, players, and performers safe. TBL promotes good sportsmanship by its players, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting our participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, players, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Any spectator who interferes with a game by coming onto the court or throwing objects onto the court will be ejected. The use of tobacco products is strictly prohibited at Fire Lake Arena. This includes both smoke and smokeless tobacco items, including chewing tobacco. We thank you for your cooperation in not using tobacco products today here at Fire Lake Arena.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Full Dr. Pepper!
The sweet blackberry flavor.
It's the most succulent taste I've ever tasted.
Attention shoppers, hurry up, it's delicious.
Yoink.
Bye, thanks for coming. Have a one-of-a-kind day. Hurry and try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
It's a pepper thing!
Are you ready to elevate your business with a new technology partner? Vive provides lightning-fast fiber internet up to 10 gigs, along with powerful technology solutions that enhance your security, productivity, and efficiency. Our dedicated team of business consultants will identify your business needs and recommend solutions to address your challenges. Don't wait. Claim your free technology evaluation today. Visit business.vibebroadband.com and discover why Vive is the premier choice for your business success.
Songwriting is like something you're constantly growing at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so is being a father. You know, the back and forth of being a husband, the back and forth of being a father, the good stuff and the bad stuff, the learning stuff, you know, that all translates eventually into something because I'm constantly growing, you know what I mean? Constantly building.
Yeah, just trying to chip a nickel off the company dime. I swear
At Sovereign Bank, our story is more than numbers and transactions. We honor our roots by serving our communities with care and integrity, creating financial stability for your family and business today and for generations to come. Sovereign Bank, rooted in heritage, driven by dreams, and tribally owned with pride.
it's a quarter after one.
Lady A, live in concert. Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m., Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners, Lady A. On sale now at grandboxoffice.com. Lady A Live.
Get the most out of your Wi-Fi with Eero Pro 6 from Vive. Houses come in all shapes and sizes. Shouldn't your Wi-Fi too? Eero's True Mesh technology blankets your whole home in coverage. With the right Eero system, you can work, stream, game, and chat, powered by whole home award-winning Wi-Fi that works. Plus a simple, smart, and secure fiber-powered network that just keeps getting better with automatic updates. Visit vivebroadband.com to get connected.
You know what this program needs? New Dr. Pepper Blackberry!
It's full Dr. Pepper! With sweet blackberry flavor!
Bingo! There's even zero sugar! And we got a new mascot too! Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
It's a pepper thing.
At Sovereign Bank, our story is more than numbers and transactions. We honor our roots by serving our communities with care and integrity, creating financial stability for your family and business today and for generations to come. Sovereign Bank, rooted in heritage, driven by dreams, and tribally owned with pride.
You know what this program needs? New Dr. Pepper Blackberry!
It's full Dr. Pepper! It's sweet blackberry flavor!
Bingo! There's even zero sugar!
And we got a new mascot too!
Oh, that's sweet!
Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
It's a pepper thing!
Are you ready to elevate your business with a new technology partner? Vi provides lightning-fast fiber internet up to 10 gigs, along with powerful technology solutions that enhance your security, productivity, and efficiency. Our dedicated team of business consultants will identify your business needs and recommend solutions to address your challenges. Don't wait. Claim your free technology evaluation today. Visit business.vibroadband.com and discover why Vibe is the premier choice for your business success.
It's a quarter after one.
Lady A, live in concert. Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m., Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners, Lady A. On sale now at grandboxoffice.com. Lady A Live.
Get the most out of your Wi-Fi with Eero Pro 6 from Vive. Houses come in all shapes and sizes. Shouldn't your Wi-Fi too? Eero's True Mesh technology blankets your whole home in coverage. With the right Eero system, you can work, stream, game, and chat, powered by whole home award-winning Wi-Fi that works. Plus a simple, smart, and secure fiber-powered network that just keeps getting better with automatic updates. Visit vivebroadband.com to get connected.
Songwriting is like something you're constantly growing at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so is being a father. You know, the back and forth of being a husband, the back and forth of being a father, the good stuff and the bad stuff, the learning stuff, you know, that all translates eventually into something because I'm constantly growing, you know what I mean? Constantly building.
Yeah, just trying to chip a nickel off the company dime. I swear that
A big shout out to one of today's game sponsors, Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. Just a short drive west of Shawnee on I-40, Grand Casino Hotel and Resort features over 125,000 square feet of gaming space filled with over 2,000 Vegas-style slots, as well as a luxury 14-story hotel tower and great dining selections. Try their in-house craft beer and don't miss Lady A in concert on June 20th. Visit grandresortok.com.
Following a thrilling overtime win over the St. Louis Griffins last night, what do the Fire have in the tank tonight as they finish off a stretch of 4 games in 7 days? Hello, everyone, and welcome inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm Chris Cox. Tonight, the Potawatomi Fire, who come in at 11-1 on the year, look to take down the 5-7 Little Rock Lightning. A win tonight would also be their 43rd consecutive win here inside Fire Lake Arena. Earlier today, I caught up with Fire head coach Mark Danoff to talk about what the Fire will need to do to overcome maybe some of that physical and mental fatigue and get a victory over a tough Little Rock team. Joined now by Fire head coach Mark Danoff. Coach, your Fire are coming off a hard-fought, emotional overtime victory last night over St. Louis. How has the energy level been from the guys that you've seen today, and how are they preparing for tonight's game?
Yeah, I'm just real proud of the guys, how they performed down the stretch. Even with St. Louis making that run, they kept their composure, stayed together, leaned on each other through the end of the game and overtime, and did a really good job. Guys are tired. Some of them, I'm sure, are very sore. But you play 3 games in a matter of 4 days. They're going to be, 5 days. And this will be game 4 in 7 days. So we know that, it's going to be very difficult against a very good Little Rock team.
Yeah, you've said that you've kind of had this week highlighted on the calendar since it came out, knowing 4 games in 7 days. What's kind of your message to the guys as they get set for this final game of this tough stretch?
Finish the job.
Okay.
You know, we set out to win all 4 games. We knew it was going to be difficult. We knew there wouldn't be a lot of preparation at times during the week, whether it be the second game of each doubleheader. But just to be prepared mentally and physically, take care of their bodies, make sure we're locked in together, knowing what we're going to try to do against each opponent, and not really focus on who the opponent is, but rather what we need to do to be successful.
After last night's win, do you worry maybe about any sort of a letdown?
I'm not really concerned much about a letdown. I'm more concerned about fatigue and soreness and playing against a very good arrested opponent. So to me, that's something I'm more concerned about. But on the flip side of that is I have a very mature, professional group of young men, and I know they'll come to play.
You take on a Little Rock team that's added some new pieces since the last time you played them, and they've seemed to kind of hit their stride a little bit before the All-Star break, winning 2 out of their last 3.
Yeah, they're playing very well. Like you said, they've added some pieces to the roster. They've certainly strengthened up their depth, also brought in some guys that can step right in and start for them and increase their offensive production. So they're playing with a lot of confidence. They're looking for a win today. Obviously, a big win for them, something they hadn't done in a while coming here. So we expect to get their best effort, and we're prepared for that.
What's it going to take for y'all to get a win tonight and finish off this 4-game stretch at a 4-0 record?
Yeah, I think we're just going to have to come out and play at a high level right from the start, have a really good start. We're going to have to continue to play inside out. I'd like to see us get on the glass more offensively, defensively, just control the ball. We had opportunities for rebounds last night. We just, kind of fumbled away at times, but we were really good defensively for the most part of the game. But I think the big thing is for our bench to step up again like they always do and give us really good minutes.
All right, Coach, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, bell bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was Riley Law, a senior out of Strother High School, singing the national anthem here inside Fire Lake Arena as the Potawatomi Fire gets set to take on the Little Rock Lightning. You heard Fire Coach Danhoff talk to me earlier about what it's going to take to get the victory here tonight. You can hear Coach Danhoff and I talk more in depth about the Fire and TBL every Wednesday during the Coach's Corner. You can find that at 6 p.m. on Wednesday nights on the Potawatomi Fire Facebook page, YouTube channel, and on our radio partners at KGFF Radio. I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, I will break down tonight's matchup between the Fire and the Little Rock Lightning. This is Fire Basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network. Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm Chris Cox. Tonight, the Potawatomi Fire look to improve to 12-1 on the season and take down the Little Rock Lightning. A win tonight for the Fire would also be their 43rd consecutive win here inside Fire Lake Arena. Now, I will say it didn't always look like the Fire were going to get to win number 42 straight last night, as they played a tough, hard-fought game with the St. Louis Griffins last night. In last night's game, the Fire, they were able to jump out to an early lead. They led by as many as 20 even in the third quarter, but St. Louis, as they tend to do, they turned up that physicality, they turned up that defensive effort, and they came storming back. They climbed back in the game. The Griffins even held a lead as late as under a minute to go in the fourth quarter, but the Fire, through smart play, clutch free throw shooting down the stretch, they were able to tie the game up, send it to overtime, where the Fire were ultimately able to get that 42nd consecutive win here at home by a score of 127-124. That win, it really showed the Fire's grit and toughness. And, you know, with as many times as the Fire have won by large margins this season, playing a game like they did last night, and even like they did when they lost to St. Louis in St. Louis back on April 4th, playing games like that is good for the Fire. It will help them as they get set for the postseason, because as we've seen over the past couple of years when the Fire have made those postseason runs to the TBL championships, the competition gets different in the postseason. You would expect it to, and it does. Games get tighter, games are closer. So when the Fire can play games like they did last night, it helps prepare them for the finals and for a playoff run that hopefully that they'll go on again this year. Now, don't get me wrong. If you can go out and you can beat a team by 40 points, you want to do that. You want to show your dominance, but also being forced to play games like they did last night where they have to overcome some adversity, it's only going to do the Fire more good as we move forward throughout the season. Now, Little Rock, they come into tonight's game, they're well rested. The Griffins have been off for 10 days. Last time they played was April 17th. And in that time, they were really able to better incorporate some of the new players that they added right before the All-Star break. One of those new pieces is 6'6" forward Jeremiah Gilliam. He scored 40 in their game back on April 17th. And Gilliam, he's no stranger to the TBL and no stranger to the Fire. He played for the Texas Severners last year, so he's very familiar with what the Fire like to do, very familiar with the Central Conference and the TBL. On top of that, on top of adding Gilliam, the Lightning have also added two other players in Jeremy Ireland, who's played all around the world, also played in TBL Sister League, the BSL up in Canada. They also added Cantrell Banks, and they welcome back big man Hunter Mickelson, who was not able to play the last time the Fire went up to Little Rock. What was that? Probably around a month or so ago. This is a talented Little Rock team, and really if things come together, they have the ability to win some games and really upset some people like they did before the All-Star break when they beat Enid. So the Fire, they're going to have to make sure that they're focused tonight and that they don't have a letdown following last night's big emotional physical win. I'm going to take a break. When I come back, I'll have your keys to the game. This is Fire Basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network. Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm Chris Cox, and tonight the 11-1 Potawatomi Fire look to get to 12-1 on the season and take down the 5-7 Little Rock Lightning. A win tonight for the Fire would also be their 43rd consecutive win here inside Fire Lake Arena, extending their already TBL record. A win would also keep the Fire undefeated against Little Rock. The Fire come into this game 13-0 all-time against the Lightning. So for the Fire to win tonight, it's going to start on the defensive side of things. Little Rock, they're 2-4 in their last 6 games, but in those 6 games, the Lightning are averaging almost 112 points per game. This is a team that can score, and they have their full complement of players today, so that means they're going to have some good outside shooting in Antarius Ryan and Aaron Castle, as well as some good inside presences in Jeremiah Gilliam and the 6'10 Hunter Mickelson. You throw in guys also like Braylon Steen and Purcell Washington, and this might be the best offensive team we've seen from Little Rock since they've been in TBL. Next, the Fire, they need to get the ball inside on offense and really play inside out. Fire did a good job of that last night against St. Louis. They knew St. Louis would be physical, so the Fire, in turn, decided they're going to force the issue. They're going to take the ball inside, and they are going to, really either get good looks at the basket by taking it inside or force St. Louis to foul them. And St. Louis did a lot of fouling last night as the Fire went to the free throw line 54 times. Now, I doubt the Fire are going to shoot 54 free throws again, but if they can be really good from or getting the ball inside and get to the free throw line, 30 times again tonight, that will be huge for the Fire this evening. And then finally tonight, the Fire's really going to need a lot from their bench. The Fire starters all played, outside of Deshaun Munson, who had some foul trouble last night. 4 of the 5 starters all played at least 41 minutes. Ja'Kai Simmons played over 48 minutes. Chuck Guy played all 53. These starters are worn out. It was a physical game. Their bodies are tired. Mentally, it was a tough game. Their minds are tired. And really, the Fire just need to make sure that they are set and that bench is able to step up tonight. So with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Fire Lake Arena PA announcer Justin Woolard for the introductions of the starting lineups.
And now, fans, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Little Rock Lightning. Starting at forward, 6'7" from Langston University, number 3, Jamal Clifton. At guard, 6 foot from Judson College, number 7, Antarius Ryan. At guard, 5'10" from the University of the Southwest, number 9, Aaron Cassell. At forward, 6'6" from Frank Phillips College, number 10, Jeremiah Gilliam. And at center, 6'10" from the University of Kansas, number 42, Hunter Mickelson. The head coach for the Lightning in his 2nd season, Ryan Rossum, assisted by Anthony Smith and Talia Springfield.
After a hard-fought, emotional win last night, the Fire now look to win their 43rd straight inside the best home court in all TBL. But extending that win streak won't be easy as a lightning storm from the east rolls in, trying to stun the lead and stop the Fire's record win streak. Tonight, in front of the best fans in TBL, the Fire look to stay undefeated against their foes from Little Rock and prove once again that Fire is hotter than lightning. It's Fire vs. Lightning, live from Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. It's time for Fire basketball.
Getting
Fire Girls. And both of Firewall.
Time to play the game! It's all about the game, and how you play it, all about control, and you can take it.
Let's welcome your Potawatomi Fire.
Who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy, yet no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a cleaner's bitch from a smoking gun. I am the king, and I make the rules. So move on out here and die like a fool. Try to figure out what my blues gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you act to me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. 'Cause I act the game and
And now, Fire fans, let's meet the Fire. First, the reserves. At card 6'2" from Ohio State, number 5, Cam Williams. At card 6'2" from Ripon College, number 6, Jalen Mahone. At forward 6'7" from Louisiana Lafayette, number 15, Jay Hedgeman. At forward 6'7" from UCO, number 23, Isaiah Wade. At center 6'11" from Western Carolina, number 42, Charles Lampton. And now the starting lineup for your Potawatomi Fire. At guard 6'4", from Harris-Stowe, number 0, Deshaun Munson. At forward 6'8", from the University of New Mexico, number 2, Jakai Simmons. At forward 6'6", from Wiley College, number 3, Ricky Artis II. At guard 6 foot from Charlton State, number 4, Chuck Guy. At center 6'9", from North Greenville, number 50, Paul Harrison. Team cock for the Fire, Justin Phillips. Athletic trainer, Taylor Williams. Assistant coach, Manny Tony. And the head coach of the Fire in his 3rd season, Mark Danhall.
Those are the starting lineups for you here as we get set to get going between the Fire and the Little Rock Lightning. The Lightning will be wearing their green jerseys tonight. They're going to go right to left to start the game, while the Fire, they're wearing special uniforms tonight at CPN Casino Night here inside Fire Lake Arena. So they are wearing special dark jerseys tonight with Fire across the chest, special CPN logo on the chest as well. Flames down the sides of their jerseys, orange numbers, orange trim on the jerseys. Officials for tonight's game are Moses Owens, Garrett Allen, and crew chief Keith Burns, excuse me. Players out on the court, and they are shaking hands and getting set for this opening tip. Hunter Mickelson for the Lightning will step into the center circle to take the opening tip. Jakai Simmons steps into the center circle for the Fire. Again, the Lightning going right to left to start the game, while the Fire will go left to right in their special CPN Casino jerseys. Ball's up in the air. Tip is won by the Fire. And Chuck Guy brings it down the floor. Quickly goes down low to Paul Harrison. Can't handle the pass. It was tipped. It was out of bounds, and it will be, should be Fire basketball. It will be Fire ball. As Guy will inbound on the baseline. Chuck to inbound on the baseline. Goes in quickly to Munson, and Munson has it blocked from behind by Gilliam. Gilliam gets it off now to Castle. Castle brings it down the floor. Castle, far side for Clifton. Clifton works around a screen, goes to the top of the key for Mickelson. Mickelson trying to find somewhere to go with it. Hits a cutting Ryan, who goes down low for Clifton. Clifton can't get it to go. Rebound grab by the Fire, and here comes Ricky down the near sideline. Ricky just trying to turn the corner. He spins, hangs, kicks it over to Munson. Up top for Simmons. Simmons left open. He'll fire a three. And Ja'Kai Simmons with the Fireball. First three of the night. And the Fire lead 3-0 with 11:15 to go here in this opening frame. Castle with it, guarded by Guy. Goes over now to Ryan. Ryan, top of the key, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Mickelson. Mickelson, near wing. Hands off to Castle. Castle back up top. Working over to the near wing once again up top for Gilliam. He'll pull up. He'll fire a straightaway three. And Gilliam answers with a three of his own. So Gilliam now with three. Munson with it. Far wing. Up top for Harrison. Over to Guy. Chuck played all 53 minutes last night. His energy level will be one to watch tonight. There's Harrison with the pump, and now Harrison will fire a three. And Paul Harrison knocks down the three. Fire with 2 threes on their opening couple possessions. 10:29 to go here in the first quarter. Fire up by 3. Ryan with it. Far wing guarded by Simmons, working around a screen. Ryan still working on Simmons at the elbow. Stops, kicks it out now to Clifton. Clifton, he'll pump, he'll get inside, he'll go up, attack, and lays it up and lays it in. Clifton gave a little pump fake, and that got Munson up in the air, and that allowed Clifton to drive and get to the rim for the lay-in. Guy working it over to Munson on the far wing. He'll hand off to Simmons. Simmons back to Guy. Guy will lob it up, trying to get it to Simmons. Simmons can't come down with it. Pass a little off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Little Rock basketball. Again, the Fire played an overtime game with St. Louis last night. The Lightning playing their first game in 10 days. Here is Castle with it, top of the key. Gets it to Mickelson. Mickelson goes over to Ryan, far wing. Ryan working around a screen. Ryan trying to drive inside, kicks it out to Clifton. He'll fire a three. Clifton's three is short. Rebound grab by Artis. Ricky looking to push, gets it over to Munson. Munson will drive inside, has it knocked away, and it's stolen by Ryan. Ryan pushing it down the floor now. Ryan, he'll hit Gilliam in the corner. Gilliam will fire a three, and Gilliam's three is up and in. And Little Rock takes a 2-point lead, 8-6 to score, 9:20 to go here in the first quarter. First lead of the night for Little Rock. Guy with it. Guy working around a screen, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Chuck again working around another screen. Guy picks up his dribble, goes to Munson inside. Munson down low to Harrison. Harrison goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound deflected, goes right out to Artis. Ricky trying to get inside. Ricky scoops it up, and Ricky Artis able to get the scoop shot to fall. Good effort by the Fire to get the offensive board, and then for Ricky to get the little scoop shot to fall. Castle with it. Castle working around a screen, trying to drive inside. Gets inside, and we have an offensive foul called on the Lightning. Gilliam called for the hold, and that foul on Gilliam will be his first. Gilliam didn't agree with the call. It looked like it was at least a moving screen, but the official said Gilliam actually had a hold of Guy's arm. Munson with it. Far side, Munson trying to attack Gilliam. Munson still spinning, still bullying his way inside. Kicks it out to Simmons. He'll fire a three from the wing, off the mark. Rebound grab by Mickelson. Mickelson bringing it up the floor, now hands off to Castle. Castle, far wing, guarded by Guy, working around a screen. Castle back down low to Mickelson. Mickelson lays it up, gets it to fall, and he is fouled. That foul on Paul Harrison will be his first, and that will send Hunter Mickelson to the line to shoot one shot for the three-point play. 33-year-old Mickelson, 54.5% free throw shooter. He's played 4 games. He's averaging 26.5 points for the Lightning, also 17 rebounds. Free throw for Mickelson is up, and it is good. So with that, the Lightning take a 3-point lead, 11-8 the score. Guy with it. Guy, guarded by Ryan. Goes over to Munson near wing. Munson looking to attack, trying to turn the corner. Munson gets inside, lays it up, and Deshaun Munson gets it to fall. Deshaun Munson had 19 last night and has now 2 tonight, which gives him 2,002 points in his TBL career. Ryan with it. Ryan stops. Ryan kicks it out to Castle in the near corner. He'll fire three. Castle's three is up and in. 4-point lead for the Lightning. Third three already for Little Rock. This guy with it. He'll work around a screen. He'll stop. He'll pop. He'll fire a three. That one's off the mark. Rebound grab by Gilliam. Guy tried to draw the foul. No whistle. Castle back down the floor in a hurry. Castle driving. Castle will stop. He'll pull up at the free throw line. Too strong. Rebound tracked down by Mickelson. And he's tied up with Harrison. We'll have a jump ball. Paul Harrison and Hunter Mickelson will jump it up. They'll jump it up at the free throw line. Should Little Rock win, they'll have 14 on the shot clock. If the Fire win the tip, it'll reset. Fire trying to get everybody set. Ball's up in the air, and the tip is won by the Fire. It's Munson with it. Munson goes to Artis. Ricky looking to push it up the floor. Ricky top of the key. Gets it over to Guy, who will set up the offense. 17 on the shot clock. Chuck, guarded by Castle. Working over to the near wing. Guy calling out the play. He's looking for a screen. Gets it to Harrison. Harrison with 5 on the shot clock. And now we have a whistle, and it's a 3-second violation called on the Lightning. Just about everybody for the Fire were calling for that 3-second violation. Coach Danoff was, Chuck Guy was, as he was running the offense. Fire assistant coach Manny Toney calling for it as well, and they finally got the attention of the official for the 3-second violation. Guy at the line shooting the technical free throw. Free throw for Guy is up and in. Chuck was 22 of 26 from the free throw line tonight. I highly doubt he's going to attempt 26 free throws tonight, but he does have one so far, and he made it. 7 minutes to go here in this opening frame. Fire down by 3. 14-11 the score. Guy will inbound on the sideline in front of the Fire fans. Near side of the floor. Chuck lobs it in to Harrison. Harrison will go to work on Mickelson. Harrison pumps. Harrison goes up, and he's able to get it to go. Mickelson has the height on Paul, but Paul with the size advantage, the strength advantage on Mickelson right there. It's Castle with it. Castle working around a couple of screens. Goes over to Gilliam. Gilliam far wing guarded by Artis. Gilliam trying to drive, gets to the free throw line, stops, pulls up. His jumper in and out. Rebound fought for, grabbed by Clifton, and Clifton goes back up and lays it in. Second offensive rebound for Little Rock here in this one. And that led to second chance points. Here's Guy trying to turn the corner, gets inside, can't get it to go. Simmons' tip is no good, but he sticks with it and tips it back up and in again. So Simmons had a couple opportunities there, finally able to get it to fall. Fire back within 1, 16-15. Castle with it. Castle has his pocket picked by Guy. Chuck looking to push it up the floor. Chuck's pass a little short, stolen by Gilliam. Gilliam looking to attack. Gilliam steps right in there, and that will be a blocking foul on Guy. They're going to wave off the shot attempt, and it will be Little Rock basketball. We have a sub coming into the game for the Fire. Charles Lampton will check in, but first we have a media timeout. 5:55 remaining here in this first quarter of play. Fire down by 1, 16-15. This is Fire basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Lady A, live in concert. Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m., Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners, Lady A. On sale now at grandboxoffice.com. Lady A Live.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Full Dr. Pepper!
The sweet blackberry flavor.
It's the most succulent taste I've ever tasted.
Attention shoppers, hurry up, it's delicious. Guys, thanks for coming. Have a one-of-a-kind day. Hurry and try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
It's a pepper thing!
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. If you want to catch up on all the action that you missed, be sure to sign up for the TBL TV League Pass. For $99.99, you'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games live, or replay them anytime. Join our team and watch yours at tbltv.tv. Fire right now down by 1, 16-15 to the Little Rock Lightning, 5:55 remaining here in this first quarter of play. The energy level of the Fire is going to be something to watch as this game moves forward. Again, the Fire played a hard-fought, emotional, physical game last night against the St. Louis Griffins, and it wasn't just that it was even hard-fought, emotional, and physical. It was also an overtime game, so the Fire ended up playing extra last night. They're playing, obviously, today as well, a short turnaround with the 4 p.m. tip, so the Fire on a back-to-back short rest in between, and then on top of all that, it's their 4th game in 7 days, so the Fire have played a lot of basketball of late, including last night. And right now you're seeing a little bit of that, I think, tiredness, maybe a little bit of that fatigue kind of show up a little bit just in the fact that they have 3 turnovers already here in this one. Fire shooting the ball pretty well, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from deep. But again, those 3 turnovers, which 3 turnovers at this point in the game is already a little bit of a higher number than you would expect from the Fire. It will be Little Rock basketball, inbounding. For the Lightning is Ryan, and he gets it into Castle. Lampton checked into the game for the Fire during that timeout. Here is Ryan. He'll fire a 3. Ryan's 3 is up and in. Ryan worked around a couple of screens, was able to get a good look and knocked it down. 4-point lead for the Lightning. Munson with it. Up top for Guy. Chuck trying to find somewhere to go with it. Works around a screen. Goes to Munson. Munson attacks, kicks it into the corner for Artis. Ricky will fire a 3. That one's short. Rebound is deflected. And it is grabbed by Castle. Castle has it poked away from behind, but he gets it back. And now Castle will attack. Castle will go up, lay it up, and Castle gets the lay-in to fall. Artis down the floor in a hurry. Artis bumped, and that's got to be a foul. It is, as Antarius Ryan will get called for the reach. By the way, before the timeout, it was Chuck Guy who was called for the foul. First foul on Chuck. Sub into the game for the Fire. Cam Williams checking in. First team foul for Little Rock. Ja'Kai Simmons will take a seat. Guy inbounding and gets it into Munson. Munson working on Gilliam. Munson just trying to bully his way inside. Gets inside, flips it up, and he's able to get it to fall. 21-17 the score in favor of Little Rock. 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Ryan with it, bringing it up the floor. Williams working on Ryan, guarding Ryan, I should say, as Ryan goes over to Mickelson. Mickelson gets inside, goes up, and Mickelson's lay-in. That shouldn't count, and it won't, as that ball was still in the cylinder. That ball was going to fall, and Clifton ended up putting the ball back through as well and touching it while it was up there. So I don't think that basket will count. No, they are going to score the basket. So they score the basket after all. I guess they're saying the ball was falling out of the cylinder. So with that, the basket does count. That one was really close. Clifton thought he committed a violation. So no whistle after all, as Guy has it at the top of the key. Works around a couple screens, floats it down low for Artis. Ricky goes up, lays it up, and lays it in. Chuck Guy with the assist. First assist of the night for Guy. 4-point lead for Little Rock. Castle with it. Castle working around a couple screens. Castle trying to get inside. Castle got away with an offensive foul. And there it is. They actually do call it, as Castle got pushed off of Chuck Guy right there, extended that arm, as it wipes away the basket, and it keeps it a 4-point lead for Little Rock. Guy bringing it up the floor. Chuck trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Artis, far wing. Ricky going down low for Munson. Munson working on Gilliam. Munson doubled. Munson out to Guy. Chuck over to Williams. Cam trying to find somewhere to go with it. Cam spins. Cam needs to get a shot off. He does, puts it up, and he's able to get it to fall. Cam Williams, my goodness, what a tough shot to beat the shot clock. And the Fire back down by 2, 23-21. Castle with it, up top for Mickelson. Mickelson hands off to Gilliam. No, Mickelson keeps it, now hands off to Clifton. Clifton trying to turn the corner. He'll pull up, put up the jumper. That one no good. Rebound grabbed by Williams. Williams looking to push the tempo. Williams shovels over to Artis. Ricky driving, dumps it down low for Munson. Munson lays it up, and we're going to have a whistle as that basket didn't end up falling anyways, and it wouldn't have counted as Ricky Artis II gets called for the offensive foul. Braylon Steen into the game along with McKalen Hawkins. Isaiah Wade checking in for the Fire. Sean Munson taking a seat. Seeing a lot more substitutions here early in this one from Coach Danoff than you typically see. You saw this kind of substitution pattern in San Antonio earlier this week as well, and with the fatigue from last night's game, it makes sense that the Fire would sub a little bit sooner than typical. Here's Hawkins with it for the Lightning. Hawkins working around a screen, gets to the near wing and goes over to Steen. Steen trying to find somewhere to go with it, gets it to Mickelson. Mickelson had it knocked away, got it right back. Up top for Steen, he'll fire a three. That one is no good. Mickelson's tip in is up and in. So Mickelson got the tip to go. And the lead is back up to 4 for Little Rock, 25-21. Guy working around a screen. Guy will pull up, fire the mid-range jumper. That one's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Gilliam. And Gilliam able to get it over to Steen, who goes up to Ryan. Ryan looking to push the tempo, goes back to Steen. Steen will stop. Steen will go off the glass, and he gets it to fall. 6-point lead for the Lightning. Guy with it. Chuck going over to Wade. Wade near wing, goes cross court for Williams. Williams with a pump. Williams shovels down low, tries to at least for Wade. Wade can't handle the pass, it goes out of bounds, and it will be Little Rock basketball. Media timeout, a couple subs will come into the game, one for each team. We'll tell you about that right after this break. 2:26 to go here in the first quarter. Fire down by 6, 27-21. This is Fire basketball on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network. Back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. 2:26 remaining here in this first quarter of play. Fire right now find themselves down by 6. 27-21 is the score. 5 turnovers for the Fire so far in this one is, again, sloppy play. A lot of that can be contributed to fatigue. We'll see if it kind of gets cleaned up as they kind of get that adrenaline going and get into the flow of the game. 4 offensive rebounds as well for Little Rock. They've been very active on the offensive glass. The 5 Fire turnovers, by the way, have led to 8 Little Rock points. The 4 offensive rebounds have led to 6 points for the Lightning. On the floor for the Fire, Jay Hedgeman checks in as Charles Lampton sits down. So the Fire going with a little bit of a smaller lineup here. Chuck Guy, Cam Williams, Ricky Artis II, Isaiah Wade, Jay Hedgeman. For Little Rock, Purcell Washington checks in. He's joined on the floor by Braylon Steen and Antarius Ryan, McKalen Hawkins, and Hunter Mickelson. Hedgeman will play the 5, and he'll work on Mickelson. It's Hawkins with it. Near side goes to Ryan in the near corner, who's guarded by Guy. Ryan trying to look inside, goes to Steen at the free throw line. Steen trying to get inside, goes up with it, can't get it to go. Hawkins with the tip, can't get it to go. Washington comes down with it. Washington goes out to Mickelson, and Mickelson now goes down low to Steen. Steen trying to get inside, he flips it up, can't get it to go, but we have a whistle and a foul called on Ricky Artis II. That'll be the second foul on Ricky.
His second personal, first in the last 2 minutes.
1:58 remaining here in this second quarter, or excuse me, in this first quarter. Braylon Steen will go to the line to shoot 2. Deshaun Munson checking in for the Fire after this free throw. Free throw by Steen is up and in. Steen is 75% free throw shooter. Artist with those 2 fouls will sit down. Second free throw for Steen is up, and that second free throw is good. So Steen makes both. Little Rock extends their lead out to 8. Largest lead of the night for Little Rock, 29-21. It's Chuck with it. He'll float it inside for Munson. Munson cut off, doubled, trying to find somewhere to go with it, throws it off the hip of Purcell Washington out of bounds. It will stay with the Fire. Guy to inbound. Chuck trying to find somewhere to go with it, gets it to Wade in the corner. Wade driving, Wade cut off. Wade throws it away as he tried to get it out to Hedgeman. Out to Hawkins. Hawkins looking to push. Hawkins to Ryan. Ryan goes up. Ryan lays it up. Too strong. Rebound tipped. Grabbed by Guy. And Chuck Guy on the run out will take it all the way. Lay it up and lay it in. Nice fast break by Guy right there. Cuts the lead to 6. 29-23. Hawkins with it. Near wing. Guarded by Williams. Hawkins calling for a screen. Goes over to Ryan. Ryan near corner. Ryan gets it to Steen at the elbow. He'll pull up, put up the jumper. That one's no good. Rebound is deflected out of bounds. It will be Little Rock basketball. Ja'Kai Simmons checking into the game for the Fire. Isaiah Wade will take a seat. Ryan. Inbounding. Gets it to Steen. Down low to Washington. Washington puts up the shot. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Foul on number 0, Deshaun Munson, his first, team's 5th. Little Rock right now being the more aggressive team, the more physical team. And that's what's helped them build this 6-point lead with Washington at the free throw line trying to make it 7 or 8. Free throw by Washington is up, and that one's in and out, no good. Washington on the season, a 60% free throw shooter, averaging 9.4 points per game. It's his 5th season with Little Rock. Second free throw upcoming now for Washington. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Washington splits the 2 free throws, extends the lead out to 7, 30-23 in favor of Little Rock. It's Munson with it. Far wing guarded by Washington. Munson going cross court for Williams to Simmons. Back to Williams. Cam will pull up, fire the little mid-range jumper, and Cam Williams gets the ball. 4 now for Cam off the bench. Lead cut to 5. Hawkins with it. Hawkins looking to drive. Hawkins will pull up from the elbow, and he knocks down the elbow jumper. Inbound pass goes to Guy. He goes right back to Munson, who brings it up the floor. Munson to Williams. Williams will fire a corner 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound is grabbed by Steen. Steen looking to push it up the floor. Steen able to get it to Hawkins, and then Hawkins and Williams collide. That foul will be on Cam Williams. And that will send McKalen Hawkins to the free throw line to shoot 2. So 2 shots upcoming for McKalen Hawkins, 75% free throw shooter. 34 seconds remaining here in this first quarter.
McKalen Hawkins in the line, shooting 2.
First free throw for Hawkins is up. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. Jeremy Ireland checking in for the Lightning as Hunter Mickelson will take a seat. Second free throw upcoming now for Hawkins. And Hawkins' second free throw is up, and that one's in and out, no good. Rebound grab by Hedgeman. Over to Guy. Guy will bring it up the floor. To Munson. Munson looking to attack. Munson trying to get inside. Does. Munson loses it. Got it right back. Put it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound grab by Hedgeman, and Hedgeman is able to get the lay-in to go. With 19.8 remaining, Fire cut the lead to 5, 32-27. Ryan with it. Guarded by Guy. Little Rock can hold for the final shot if they wish. It looks like they will. 7 seconds left. Ryan with 4. Ryan working around a screen, trying to get inside. Ryan gets inside, lays it up, can't get it to go. And Washington can't control the rebound. That will do it for the first quarter. At the end of 1, Fire down by 5, 32-27 the score. I'm going to take a timeout. When I come back, I'll have the second quarter for you. This is Fire Basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Presented by Make First and Make First Insurance Services. Please welcome back to the court, the Fire Girls.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Hooter Apparel provides the official jerseys and merchandise of TVL, offering custom team gear and top quality uniforms. To order your favorite team's custom apparel, go to the live stream chat and click on the banner now. As we get set to start this second quarter of play, the Fire down by 5, 32-27. Little Rock leading by 5, and really it's kind of the Fire beating themselves right now. Don't get me wrong, Little Rock is playing really well. They're shooting 50% from the field. They've hit 4 or 5 threes. Those are really good numbers. But the Fire have committed 6 turnovers. That's led to 10 Little Rock points. And they've given up 7 offensive rebounds to Little Rock. And that's led to 9 second chance points. So if the Fire can just cut down their own turnovers, rebound better on the defensive end, they'll be able to get back in this game. And of course, they're only down by 5. Still 3-4 full quarters to go. So a ton of time left here in this one. It will be Little Rock basketball to start this second quarter. On the floor for the Lightning, Jeremy Ireland, Aaron Castle, McKaylin Hawkins, Braylon Steen, Purcell Washington. For the Fire, Chuck Guy, Cam Williams, Jay Hedgeman, Ja'Kai Simmons, Deshaun Munson. As Castle with it near wing. Castle trying to find somewhere to go with it, gets it to Ireland, top of the key. Ireland hands off to Hawkins. Hawkins near side, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it back to Ireland. Ireland will stop, and we have an offensive foul called on Little Rock. Foul is on number 22, Purcell Washington. That'll be an offensive foul on the moving screen. It's his first. It's an offensive foul, so it's not a team foul. Guy with it. Crossing half court, picked up by Hawkins. Chuck goes over to Munson. Munson, cross court to Williams. Williams will fire a 3 from the corner, and Cam Williams gets the fire ball to go. It's a 2-point game, 32-30 to score. Castle with it, working up top, gets it to Washington. Washington guarded by Munson. Washington hands off to Hawkins. Hawkins over to Castle. Down low now for Steen. Steen will turn around, put up the jumper, and Steen's baseline jumper up and in. That's a tough shot right there. He was able to knock it down. Munson with it. Munson looking to see if he can attack. Munson working on Washington. Munson gets inside, lays it up. Too strong. Rebound tipped out to Guy, over to Simmons. Simmons goes back to Guy, and Chuck will reset 10 on the shot clock. Over to Munson. Munson tried to get going before he actually caught the ball, and it's stolen by Washington. Washington driving. Washington gets inside, lays it up, and Purcell Washington lays it in. Guy gets it to Munson, and Munson brings it up the floor. Lead extended back out to 6 after the Fire had cut it down to 2. Munson with it. Munson goes over to Guy. Guy gets it to Hedgeman. Hedgeman shuffles into the corner for Simmons. Simmons drives. Simmons back out to Hedgeman, over to Munson. Munson to Hedgeman. Hedgeman fires a straightaway 3, and Jay Hedgeman knocks down the Fire ball. 3-point game, 36-33. Little Rock still up by 3. Castle with it, guarded by Guy. Goes to Washington. Washington back to Castle. Castle working back around a screen. Pulls up, fires the mid-range jumper. That one's in and out. Rebound grab by Washington, but we're going to have a foul here on Washington as he just went right through the back of Chuck Guy. That'll be the second personal on Purcell Washington. First team foul as well. Washington will take a seat with those 2 fouls. Jeremiah Gilliam into the game. Deshaun Blackman looking like he's getting set to check in for the Lightning as well at the next stoppage of play. Munson with it. Guarded by Gilliam. Over to Guy, to Simmons. Simmons with a little pump. Simmons will now drive inside. And Simmons has it knocked away, knocked out of bounds. It will be Fire basketball. Deshaun Blackman into the game for the Lightning. Hawkins will take a seat. Blackman, the Little Rock team market owner as well. We saw an owner coach last night in Nate Griffin with St. Louis, and now we have an owner player with Deshaun Blackman. Here is Hedgeman. Hedgeman working baseline. Hedgeman goes up. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Foul on number 30, Jeremy Ireland, his first, team's second. Jay Hedgeman will go to the line to shoot 2. Of a whistle here, trying to figure out what the stoppage is for. Oh, they're trying to get everybody on the lane lines and get set. Hedgeman will shoot the 2 free throws. First free throw for Hedgeman, up and in. Last night, Hedgeman made his first 6, ended 7 of 10 last night. On the season, shooting 63% from the free throw line. His second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Hedgeman makes both and cuts the lead back to 1, 36-35. 9:28 to go here in the second. Castle with it, working around a screen, works around a second screen, gets it to Gilliam. Gilliam will fire a 3 from the wing. That one's no good. Rebound grab by Ireland. Ireland spins, puts it up, can't get it to go, too strong. Munson can't handle the rebound. It will be Little Rock basketball with 12 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to reset it, I think, to 14. No, yeah, they do reset it to 14. Saw the official give the thumbs up before it was reset on the clock, but now they do set it to 14. Gilliam gets the inbound. Guarded by Hedgeman, over to Ireland. Ireland will pull up, fire a 3. Ireland's 3 is up and in. Lead back to 4, 39-35. Guy with it. Guarded by Castle. Guy trying to turn the corner. Chuck cut off, goes out to Hedgeman. Hedgeman with a pump. Hedgeman will drive. Hedgeman goes up. Can't get it to go. They're going to actually wave off the shot attempt. They'll call a foul on number 9, Aaron Castle, his second, team's third. Hedgeman thought he was shooting, but they waved off the shot attempt. Inbound pass goes to Simmons. Simmons right back to Guy. Guy near sideline, working on Castle. Gets it to Hedgeman on the switch. Hedgeman out to Simmons. Simmons can't handle the pass. Gets it, and now Simmons will drive. Gets inside, floats it up, and Jakai's little floater is no good. Rebound fought for. Ball still on the ground, picked up by Guy. Chuck goes over to Williams. Williams dancing around. Williams trying to get inside. Williams will put up the little hook shot, can't get it to go. Simmons with the offensive board. Hangs, gets it up top to Guy. Chuck resetting once again. 10 on the shot clock. Chuck, he'll just pull up. He'll take it himself. Chuck's 3 is up. That one's no good. Rebound grab by Steen. No, it's knocked away. And Hedgeman comes up with it. Hedgeman shovels to Williams. Williams flips it up. He can't get it to go. The Fire had 4 opportunities that possession and could not convert. And now Little Rock brings it up the floor. It's Castle with it. Working around the screen. Castle trying to get inside. Gets it out to Gilliam. Gilliam down low for Steen. Steen working on Simmons. Goes up. Steen can't get the shot to fall. Rebound grab by Munson. Munson, he's trying to dry off the ball. I don't know if it's a little slick or what, but Munson with it. Munson up top for Simmons. Back over to Munson. Munson will work on Blackman. Munson gets inside. Can't get the lay-in to go, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Foul on number 5. Deshaun Blackman is his first. Team's fourth. 7:38 remaining here in the second quarter. One more foul already for Little Rock, and the Fire will be in the bonus. Expect the Fire to be very aggressive here in this second quarter. And we have a timeout taken by Little Rock. 7:38 to go here in the second quarter. Fire down by 4, 39-35. I'll be back right after this here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Lady A, live in concert. Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m., Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners, Lady A. On sale now at grandboxoffice.com. Lady A Live.
You know what this program needs? New Dr. Pepper Blackberry!
It's full Dr. Pepper! It's sweet blackberry flavor!
Bingo! There's even 0 sugar!
And we got a new mascot too!
Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry. It's a pepper thing.
At Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. You can stay up to date on all the latest news, signing, scores, and more by following the Basketball League on social media. And for more details on the league, visit thebasketballleague.net. 7 minutes, 38 seconds remaining here in this second quarter of play. Fire down by 4, 39-35 to the Little Rock Lightning. Deshaun Munson will go to the free throw line when we get back to action to shoot 2 shots. Again, you look at breezing the Fire down by 4. It's kind of those self-inflicted wounds, those 7 turnovers, which have led to 12 Little Rock points, and then giving up 9 offensive rebounds, which have also led to 12 second chance points for Little Rock. The Fire, on the other hand, they've only forced 5 turnovers, and they've only turned those 5 turnovers into 6 points. The Fire also have 9 offensive rebounds, but they've only turned that into 6 second chance opportunities. Munson at the line shooting 2. First free throw too strong, no good. Second free throw upcoming now for Munson. Munson's second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Munson splits the 2 free throws, makes it a 3-point game, 39-36. Fire need to stop right here. Little Rock shooting over 48% from the field. Castle with it. Castle going over to Blackman. Blackman near side up top for Ireland. He'll spot up, fire a straightaway 3. That one's an air ball, no good. It will be Fire basketball. Ricky Artis the second checking in for the Fire.
Fire number 3, Ricky Artis.
As Cam Williams will take a seat. 7 points for Cam in that stint off the bench. Guy to inbound, he gets it into Hedgeman. Hedgeman will bring it up the floor. Hedgeman looking just to take it and attack all the way himself. Hedgeman gets inside, flips it up, can't get it to go. Artis with the rebound. Artis fighting. Artis gets it to Munson. Munson will attack. Munson cut off. Down low for Hedgeman, and Hedgeman goes up and throws down the slam. Deshaun Munson with the assist as Hedgeman rocks the rim, and the Fire trail by 1, 39-38. Castle up top for Blackman. Blackman far side for Ireland. Ireland has that pass deflected, and it's stolen by Simmons. Simmons over to Munson, and Munson will bring it up the floor. Munson looking to attack. Munson trying to turn on the Jets, gets inside, kicks it out to Hedgeman. Up top for Artis to Guy. Chuck driving to Simmons. Simmons shovels over to Hedgeman. Hedgeman, he'll fire a 3 now, and Hedgeman's 3 is off the mark. Rebound grab by Gilliam. Gilliam to Castle. Castle bringing it up the floor. Castle lobbing it to Blackman, trying to at least. Blackman can't handle it. It's stolen by Hedgeman. Out to Ricky. Ricky guarded by Gilliam. Ricky will attack, lay it up, and Ricky Artis lays it in. And the Fire back up by 1, 40-39. 6:10 to go here in the second quarter. Ireland with it for the Lightning on the near sideline. Ireland trying to direct traffic. Goes over to Steen. Steen now directing traffic. Goes up top for Gilliam. Gilliam guarded by Artis. Gilliam driving. Gilliam goes up. Gilliam can't get the lay-in to go as Artis hits the deck. And Artis is hurting. As Guy has it. Guy goes cross court for Simmons. Simmons trying to drive. Dumps it down low for Hedgeman. And Hedgeman flips it up and flips it in. Ricky Artis the second. He is shaken up. And a timeout taken by Little Rock. Chuck Guy letting the official hear it as well. Fire down by, or up by 3 now. 42-39 the score. I'm going to take a timeout. This is Fire basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
We honor our roots by serving our communities with care and integrity. Creating financial stability for your family and business today and for generations to come. Sovereign Bank, rooted in heritage, driven by dreams, and tribally owned with pride.
All right, Fire fans, it's time for the Fire Fan Camp. Brought to you by Jennifer Stevenson, Berkshire Highway Home Services, and Benchmark Realty. Let's see some moves. If we see on the big board, we gotta see your moves. Let's see those moves anyway.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm Chris Cox. Potawatomi Fire right now up by 3, 42-39 as they kind of turn this around a little bit here in the second quarter. 5:38 remaining in this second. Fire have started to really attack the offensive glass. 10 offensive rebounds. They have turned those into 8 second chance points, getting a little bit better there. So right now the Fire trying to see if they can extend this lead out a little bit here against Little Rock. The Fire, by the way, have scored, to try to do some math here, they've scored the last 7 points, so they're on a 7-0 run here in the second quarter, and that's allowed them to take this lead.
Jennifer Stevenson's been with us since season 1 of Fire basketball. Big thanks, Jennifer Stevenson.
If you're watching on TBL TV, you see the dance cam going on right now during this timeout, one of the many fun things that goes on inside Fire Lake Arena during game days. On the floor for the Fire, Paul Harrison checks in as Jay Hedgeman takes a seat. So the Fire with their starting 5 on the floor. Ricky Artis still out there as well after getting, I think, just the wind knocked out of him. It looks like Little Rock's moved back to their starting 5 as well. Castle with it, goes over to Ryan. Ryan guarded by Simmons. He'll work around a screen set by Gilliam. Ryan down low for Mickelson. Mickelson will turn around, put up the jumper, and Mickelson with a nice turnaround jumper right there. Not a lot Paul Harrison can do on that. Simmons with it, gets it over to Munson. Munson guarded by Gilliam. Up top for Simmons. To Guy. Chuck trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Artis. Ricky will try to drive baseline. Ricky spinning. Ricky hangs. Ricky puts up the shot, and he's able to get it to fall. Oh my. Ricky Artis with the tough shot, but he was able to get it to go. Hassel bringing it up the floor. Guarded by Guy. Goes over to Ryan. Ryan working on Simmons. Little jab step, loses it. Keeps his dribble alive though. 7 on the shot clock. Ryan will pull up from the elbow. That one's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Munson. Munson out quickly trying to get it to Simmons, and Simmons able to track it down on the baseline, but he's going to have to circle it around and reset things. He gets it to Artis. Ricky trying to find somewhere to go. Ricky trying to split the D. Gets inside, flips it up, and Ricky Artis can't get it to go. But he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Clifton called for the foul. It's his first. 5th team foul on Little Rock, and that'll send Ricky to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Little Rock's Antarius Ryan, Hunter Mickelson, and Jeremiah Clifton having a meeting of the minds as this free throw now gets set for Ricky Artis. First free throw for Artis up and in. Ricky, a good game last night against Little Rock, against St. Louis with 25 points, 7 rebounds, also had a couple of assists and 3 steals as he filled up the stat sheet as he normally does. Second free throw for Artis is up, and that one is true as well. Fire extend their lead out to 5, 46-41. Ryan with it. He goes over to Clifton. Clifton, top of the key, goes to Ryan. Now to Gilliam. Gilliam down low for Clifton. Clifton up top for Ryan. Ryan working around a screen. Ryan will lob it up for Mickelson, and that pass is deflected by Guy, stolen by Harrison, out to Simmons. Simmons to Munson. Munson down low to Artis. Ricky goes up and under, and Ricky Artis, oh my, a beautiful reverse layup, and the Fire up by 7, 48-41. Ryan calling for a screen. Works around a couple of screens and now backs it out. Ryan trying to turn the corner. Ryan gets inside, lays it up, can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound tip, grabbed by Munson, out to Ricky. And look out below! Ricky Artis with the reverse slam. 50-41 the score. 3:24 to go here in the second quarter. Gilliam, guarded by Artis. Gilliam works around a screen, inside to Mickelson. Mickelson goes up with it, and Mickelson is able to get it to go. Hunter Mickelson played Division I basketball Played at a couple spots, ended his career at the University of Kansas. I want to say he started in Arkansas. There's a nice pass by Deshaun Munson, hits a cutting shot, Guy lays it up and in. Beautiful play right there by the Fire as they extend the lead now out to 9, 52-43, 2:48 to go. Castle trying to turn the corner and get inside. Castle has it swatted away. Paul Harrison with the block. 2:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Ja'Kai Simmons will take a seat as Jay Hedgeman checks into the game. Number 15, Innocent Onbayula, into the game for the Lightning. Ryan to inbound. Ryan gets it to Clifton. Clifton will work on Hedgeman, tries to get inside, does, lays it up and lays it in. Munson bringing it up the floor. Munson goes to Harrison. Harrison working on Mickelson. Out to Munson. Cross court to Artis. Ricky back to Munson. Munson looking to attack. Munson hangs, has it knocked away, and we have a whistle. And a 3-second violation called on Little Rock. No, they're called a 3-second violation actually on the Fire. Thought they called that on Little Rock, but they called it on the Fire. It will be Little Rock basketball. Ryan will bring it up the floor. Ryan working around a couple of screens. Gets to the top of the key, goes to Mickelson. Mickelson will pull up, put up the mid-range jumper. That one's short. Rebound grab by Hedgeman over to Guy. Guy trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it down low for Harrison. Harrison to Munson. Munson to Hedgeman in the corner. He'll fire a three. Jay's three off the mark. Rebound grab by Mickelson. Fourth rebound of the night for Mickelson to go along with 9 points. Here's Ryan. Ryan trying to turn the corner and find somewhere to go with it. Goes over to Clifton. Clifton to Gilliam. Gilliam will pull up. He'll fire a three, and that is going to be waved off.
No basket.
And we have a 3-second violation on Little Rock. It will be Fire basketball. Somebody needs to inbound for the Fire. Ricky Artis will do so. And Ricky gets it in to Munson. He'll hand back off to Ricky, and Artis brings it up the floor. Picked up by Clifton, goes to Munson. Munson fakes the handoff, hits a cutting Guy. Chuck lays it up, and Chuck Guy lays it in. A nice play right there. A good jab step by Chuck to get behind the defense, and a beautiful pass by Munson. Fire back up by 9, 54-45, ties their largest lead of the game. It's the 8 assists already for Munson. Here's Clifton. Clifton near corner, looking inside. Gets it to Mickelson, tries to Elise, and it's stripped away by Harrison. Good job by Paul. Just ripped that ball out of Mickelson's hands. Guy with it. Guy trying to turn the corner, gets to the top of the key. He's guarded by Gilliam, and we have a whistle here as Paul Harrison will be called for the offensive foul.
Number 50, Paul Harrison, second personal.
Second foul there on Paul. Not sure what he did. He's not sure what he did. It was away from the ball, so I missed it. But it'll be a turnover, and it will be Little Rock basketball with 45 seconds remaining. Clifton, near wing, top of the key. Goes over to Ryan. Ryan inside to Onyebula. Onyebula gets inside. He'll go up with it. It's blocked by Hedgeman. Harrison comes up with the loose ball, gets it to Artis. Ricky will hit Hedgeman. Hedgeman will drive. Hedgeman will hang. Can't get the shot to fall, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. And that gets Little Rock's Brian Rosum up off the bench, asking for an explanation from the official. Foul on number 15, Innocent Onyebula. And Hedgeman will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Chuck Guy urging the crowd to get into it with 21.9 seconds remaining. The scorer's table trying to get the officials' attention. They actually called the foul not on Onyebula, but on number 7, Antarius Ryan. So it's the second foul on Ryan. First free throw for Hedgeman, up and in. Second free throw upcoming now for Jay. A little shoulder shake, puts up the free throw, knocks it down. Hedgeman now 4-4 from the free throw line, and the Fire extend that lead out to 11, 56-45. 15 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Ryan can hold for the final shot. 10 seconds remaining as Ryan holds. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Ryan has it stolen by Munson. Munson looking to chase. Munson goes up, beats the buzzer, score the basket! They score it! Yes! Munson beats the buzzer, and the Fire take a 13-point lead into halftime. Oh my, what a way to end the half. Brian Rossum not happy with that, with the way that ended, and now the officials still getting together to talk about it, but I think the buzzer and the basket will count as the Fire lead by 13 here at halftime, 58-45. I'm not sure what the officials are talking about now. Waiting to see if we can get assistant coach Manny Toney over here right now as Manny gets set to put the headset on. And Manny, it was a rough start. You knew that your guys would be tired following last night's game. That fatigue kind of showed early on, but in that second quarter, you really started to turn things around.
Yeah, I'm proud of the guys. They found some energy, had to rally back. We were kind of slow defensively and offensively, honestly, but we're back in rhythm, it looks like.
Yeah, what do you think kind of sparked y'all to get back into rhythm? Was it just kind of getting a little bit loose and getting your bodies kind of warmed up?
Yeah, and I feel like a few guys like Hedge came in and had high energy, helped us out there. Got a few stops in a row. We got into some transition. I think that was big for us.
Second half, obviously a 13-point lead. You know that Little Rock's going to keep fighting. They're a talented team. They've talked about it a lot. Or we've talked about it, with Coach Danoff, how they really improved during the All-Star break. But the Lightning, they're going to keep fighting in the second half. What do you want to see from your Fire?
I'll just keep doing what we're doing. I want to just see the defensive intensity kind of increase, and then just get to our spots and get out in the fast break.
By the way, they did end up counting that basket for Munson. That was what the discussion was.
That's how I was looking. My fault.
No, you're good. You're good. That was Fire assistant coach Manny Toney joining me for just a moment as, again, the Fire lead by 13 right now, 58-45 the score. I'm going to take a timeout. When I come back, I'll have your halftime stats for you. This is Fire Basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Potawatomi Fire, the biggest foundation, proudly salute a local educator and healthcare worker at each regular season home game. As the top sponsor for the Healthcare and Education MVP, Venus Foundation celebrates these Potawatomi County MVPs for their achievements and service to others. Presenting the MVPs today, from Chick-fil-A, Jeff Madison, along with Mo the Firewolf. Our education MVP is Serena Neely. And our healthcare MVP, Landry King. How about a big hand for today's Venus Foundation Healthcare and Education MVPs, Serena Neely and Landry King. And a big shout out to the Venus Foundation for their continued support of the Shawnee community and the Potawatomi Fire. All right, fans, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Dreamcatchers Dance Company.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Potawatomi Fire up by 13 right now, 58-45 over the Little Rock Lightning. It was a tale of two quarters in that first half. In the first quarter, you saw the fatigue, both the mental fatigue and the physical fatigue from last night's game against St. Louis really show and hurt the Fire as Little Rock was able to jump out to a 5-point lead at halftime. They were able to extend that lead out to as many as 8, but the Fire, they started to kind of loosen up, warm up, find their rhythm, find their flow, and get back into this game. And not only did they get back into it, but they have turned things around drastically, and they take a 13-point lead here into halftime, 58-45. It is their largest lead of the game. The Fire outscored Little Rock in that second quarter, 31-13. And typically second quarters have been the worst quarter for the Fire this season. They're only outscoring opponents by just about 3.5 points in the second quarters this season. So the fact that they were able to outscore Little Rock like they did by 18 points, 31-13 in that second quarter was absolutely huge for the Fire. The Fire in this second half, they're going to still have some adjustments to make. They need to take some better care of the basketball. They need to rebound better on the defensive end, and we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. But I mean, really, as long as the Fire can keep that intensity, keep that style of play that they had in the second quarter, they should be in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and take another break, and when I come back, I'll have your halftime stats for you. This is Fire Basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network. Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. At the half, Potawatomi Fire up by 13, 58-45 over the Little Rock Lightning. If you're watching on the TBL TV stream, you see some dancers from Dream Catchers Dance Company here in Shawnee performing, as they are the halftime entertainment here in this one. We do want to let you know before we get into some of these halftime stats, the official game ball of the TBL is provided by Bodden Sports. For over 40 years, Bodden has delivered top-quality equipment supporting the passion for a better game. Go to boddensports.com for more information. Looking at some of those halftime numbers for you now. First off, for the Little Rock Lightning, the Lightning shooting 43.9% from the field. That's 18 of 41. They are 5 of 8 from 3, 62.5%, 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 57.1%. 19 rebounds for the Lightning in that first half, including 10 on the offensive end. Those 10 offensive rebounds have led to 14 second chance points for Little Rock. 9 assists on their 18 made baskets, 4 steals, 2 block shots, 11 turnovers, which have turned into 14 Potawatomi Fire points. Looking at Little Rock's individual numbers, nobody's in double figures yet. Hunter Mickelson, 9 points, 4 rebounds leading the way, and then Jamal Clifton, 8 points tonight to go along with a couple of rebounds. Looking at the Fire numbers for you right now, the Fire shooting 54.8% from the field. They're 23 of 42. They are 4 of 11 from 3, 36.4%, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. That's 88.9%. 12 assists on 23 made baskets for the Fire. They have 23 total rebounds, including 10 on the offensive end. Those 10 offensive rebounds have led to 8 second chance points. As I mentioned, 12 assists on those 23 made baskets, 6 steals, 2 block shots, 9 turnovers, which have led to 12 Little Rock points. Looking at the individual numbers for the Fire now, Ricardo Artis II leading the way for the Fire, 14 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Deshaun Munson, 7 points tonight to go along with 6 rebounds, 8 assists, as he's had a really good game. And then off the bench, Jay Hedgeman having a really good start to this one, 13 points to go along with 4 rebounds. I mentioned Munson, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Chuck Guy with 7 points, 3 rebounds, just 1 assist, but he does have 3 steals. Cam Williams off the bench, 7 points tonight to go along with a rebound. And then Paul Harrison, 5 points tonight to go along with a steal and a block shot. So again, at the half, the Fire up 58-45. I'm going to take a timeout. When I come back, I'll tell you what the Fire need to do in the second half if they want to hold on to this lead and move to 12-1 on the season. This is Fire basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Fans, let's hear it for Dreamcatchers Dance Company.
Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m. Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. At the half, Potawatomi Fire up 58-45 over the Little Rock Lightning. Fire right now trying to hold on to this lead, move to 12-1 on the season, and win their 43rd consecutive game here inside Fire Lake Arena. They would also move to 14-0 all-time against the Little Rock Lightning. In the second half, the Fire, they need to really just keep that intensity and that effort that they showed in the second quarter. If they can do that, they'll be in good shape. On the defensive end, the big thing, rebound better defensively. 10 offensive rebounds for Little Rock in that first half led to 14 second chance points. They had 7 of those 10 rebounds in the first quarter, so if the Fire can just rebound better on the defensive end this half, they'll be in good shape. Offensively for the Fire, start again cutting, fighting those easy shots, get to the rim. The Fire, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. If they can get to the rim, they will get good looks or they'll get fouled, where they've been very good tonight. So I want to see them really attack the rim more, cut to the basket, get to the rim more offensively, rebound better on the defensive side of things. I'm going to take one more break. When I come back, I'll have the third quarter for you. This is Fire Basketball on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Lady A, live in concert. Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m., Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners, Lady A. On sale now at grandboxoffice.com. Lady A Live.
Provided by Box Sports. Over 40 years, providing top-quality equipment, supporting the passion for a better game. Go to Box Sports for more info.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma, as we get set to start this third quarter of play. I'm Chris Cox. Potawatomi Fire up by 13, 58-45. It will be Little Rock basketball to start this half. Two teams switch sides of the floor. Little Rock going left to right. Fire going right to left. It is Interius Ryan with it. He's joined by Jamal Clifton, Aaron Castle, Jeremiah Gilliam, and Hunter Mickelson. Mickelson up top for Little Rock, goes back over to Ryan. Ryan trying to turn the corner and get inside. He does. He'll lay it up, and he lays it in. Fire with their starting five on the floor as well. Deshaun Munson, Ja'Kai Simmons, Ricky Yardis II, Chuck Guy, and Paul Harrison. Here's Guy with it. Guy going inside for Simmons. Simmons falling out of bounds, had to try to save it, and it was stolen by Clifton out to Ryan. Ryan looking to push. Ryan gets inside. Ryan has it poked away by Guy. Munson with it. Munson slowing it down near side. Guarded by Gilliam. Munson will look to attack. Munson will spin. Munson will drive. Munson will kick it over to Harrison. Harrison in the corner will fire a three, and that one's in and out. Rebound fought for and grabbed by Gilliam. Gilliam guarded by Guy, and now he gets it over to Ryan to Castle. Castle to Clifton. Clifton with a little pump. Clifton trying to work inside. Clifton goes up with it, and Clifton able to get the shot to fall. 4 points now for Little Rock to start this third quarter. Lead cut down to 9. 58-49. Munson with it. Munson to Harrison, now to Guy. Guarded by Ryan. Chuck trying to go to work on the near side, works around the screen. Guy stops, finds Artis. Ricky will drive, Ricky will spin, Ricky will pull up, score the basket! Ricky Artis, and he is fouled. Foul on number 3, Jamal Clifton is his second, team's first. And Artis will go to the line to shoot one free throw.
Ricky Artis the second at the line, one shot.
So Artis at the line shooting one. Ricky tonight 2 of 2 from the free throw line, has 16 now. Free throw by Ricky is up and good. So Ricky knocks down the free throw, converts the three-point play, puts the Fire back up by 12, 61-49. Ryan with it over to Clifton. Clifton gets it to Mickelson. Mickelson over to Ryan. Ryan back down low to Mickelson, and Mickelson throws down the easy slam. Harrison and Simmons just not on the same page there defensively for the Fire, and that led to the easy slam by Mickelson. It's Guy with it. Guy working around a screen. Guy stops, top of the key, goes over to Simmons. Simmons inside to Harrison, has it poked away. Stolen by Castle. Castle pushing it up the floor. Gets it to Gilliam. Gilliam inside will lay it up, and Gilliam will lay it in. Timeout taken by the Fire. 9:44 remaining here in the third quarter. Fire up by 8, 61-53. I'm going to take a timeout. This is Fire basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
All right, fans, welcome back to the court, the Fire Girls. Girls, brought to you by Big First and Big First Insurance. Third quarter Fire basketball.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. During that timeout, Coach Mark Danoff urging his Fire players to show more energy, play with more energy, and to just do some of the little things that we're so used to seeing the Fire do. As Little Rock has already cut this Fire lead from 13 down to 8. 61-53 to score, 6:44 remaining here in this third quarter of play. It will be Fire basketball. We'll have a full 24-second shot clock to work with, 9:44 on the game clock. Munson inbounds, gets it to Guy, and Guy will go right back over to Munson. Munson guarded by Gilliam. Up top for Chuck. Chuck back over to Munson. Munson will look to attack. Munson will drive. And we have a foul here on Jeremiah Gilliam. That foul on Gilliam will be his second. Second team foul on Little Rock.
Jeremiah Gilliam, second personal. Team foul number 2.
Munson to inbound. Gets it into Harrison. Harrison working on Mickelson. Harrison just bullying his way inside. Flips it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound grab by Gilliam. Over now to Ryan. Ryan pushing down the floor. Ryan hangs, gets it to Clifton up top for Gilliam. Gilliam will fire a 3 from the wing, and Gilliam knocks down the 3 from the wing, and we have a 5-point game, 61-56. Munson up top for Guy. Chuck working around a screen. Far wing. Out to Harrison. Harrison to Munson. Munson guarded by Ryan. Munson trying to get inside. Munson fouled. And Munson, are they going to count that basket? I don't think they will. Foul is on number 7, Antarius Ryan. That'll be his third, team's third as well here in this third quarter. They do call the foul on the floor, so the basket does not count. Fire will inbound in front of their own sideline. Inbound pass goes to Harrison. Harrison will go up and under. And Paul Harrison is going to be called for an offensive foul. He's going to be called for hooking his arm around Hunter Mickelson as he tried to drive baseline. That'll be the third foul on Paul. Gilliam inbounds, gets it to Ryan. Ryan brings it up the floor. Ryan to Castle. Castle working around a screen. Castle down low to Mickelson. Mickelson bumped. Mickelson puts up the shot, and Mickelson able to get it to fall. 61-58 the score in favor of the Fire. Although Little Rock off to a strong start here in this third quarter of play. Here is Guy trying to turn the corner. Guy gets inside, goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound batted around. Last touch, it should be Fire basketball, and it will be Fire basketball. Two officials will now talk about it. And it will be Fire ball, 14 on the shot clock, 8:24 on the game clock. Guy to inbound. Chuck gets it to Munson. Munson goes up. Munson can't get it to go. Got his own rebound, no good. Munson still fighting for it. Rebound still being fought for. Ball's on the ground, grabbed by Ryan. Ryan pushing the tempo. Little Rock with numbers. Ryan drives. Ryan lays it up. Ryan lays it in. It is a 1-point game, 61-60 in favor of the Fire. Little Rock has come out here on fire in this third quarter. It's Artis with it. Ricky trying to drive. Ricky gets inside. Ricky goes up, and Ricky is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Foul on number 3, Jamal Clifton, will be his third. And that'll send Artis to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 4th team foul already for Little Rock as well. Fire need to stay aggressive here. Try to get Little Rock in the bonus as quickly as possible.
Third personal on Clifton. Ricky Artis, the second at the line.
Clifton, Ryan, each with 3 for Little Rock. First free throw for Ricky is up and good. Second free throw upcoming now for Ricky. And Ricky's second free throw is up, and that one is in and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Gilliam, out to Ryan. Ryan brings it up the floor. Ryan met by Simmons. Goes over to Castle. Far wing, Castle working around a screen. Castle trying to turn the corner on Guy. Gets it to Gilliam, near wing. Gilliam guarded by Artis. Gilliam trying to drive. Gilliam will pull up at the free throw line. That one's off the mark. Rebound batted around, grabbed by Munson. 8th rebound for Munson. Munson driving. Munson trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Harrison. Harrison left open. Now over to Artis into the corner for Simmons. He'll fire a 3. That one's short. Rebound fought for, and a loose ball foul here on the Fire. Paul Harrison will be called for his 4th personal.
On the Fire, number 50, Paul Harrison.
Paul Harrison not happy walking off the floor, as Harrison will take a seat with those 4 fouls. Jay Hedgeman into the game for the Fire. Castle inbounds, and he gets it into Ryan. Ryan bringing it up the floor. Goes over to Clifton. Clifton working around a screen. Clifton top of the key, goes to Ryan. Ryan near wing, working on Simmons. Ryan spinning, gets inside, goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound grabbed by Hedgeman. Hedgeman outlet pass to Artis. Ricky lays it up, and Ricky can't get it to go. Hedgeman's rebound is no good. Rebound still being fought for. Ricky hits the deck twice, no whistle. Castle with it. Castle driving. Castle tied up, and we will have a jump ball here. Aaron Castle, Jay Hedgeman will jump it up, and Jay Hedgeman will have the very obvious height advantage over Aaron Castle. Hedgeman listed at 6'8". Castle listed at what I believe is a very generous 5'10". Hedgeman and Castle jumping it up at the free throw line. As the 2 guys will battle it out right here from the free throw line. The tip is up, and the tip is controlled by Little Rock. Inside for Mickelson. Mickelson out to Castle. Castle turns it over, stolen by Hedgeman. Hedgeman out to Munson. Munson to Simmons, and Simmons lays it up and lays it in. Simmons wanted to go for the massive slam, had to adjust with Ryan underneath him, but he got the lay-in to fall, and the Fire lead is up to 4, 64-60. Castle, guarded by Guy, works over to Clifton. Clifton to Gilliam. Gilliam, guarded by Artis, to Castle. Castle gets it to Mickelson. Mickelson will step back, fire a long two. That one's off the mark. Rebound grab by Simmons. Simmons gets it over to Guy. Chuck bringing it up the floor. Chuck far wing, guarded by Castle. Calling for a screen. Gets the screen. Over to Simmons. Simmons to Munson. Munson working inside. Munson gets inside, and Munson will throw down the slam. Deshaun Munson with the big jam, and the Fire extend the lead out to 6. 66-60 the score. 5:51 remaining here in the third. I'll take a timeout as well. This is Fire Basketball on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Bold Dr. Pepper!
With sweet blackberry flavor.
Please remain bold and sweet. Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. If you want to catch up on all the action you missed, be sure to sign up for the TBL TV League Pass. For $99.99, you'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games live, or replay them anytime. Join our team. Watch yours at tbltv.tv. Fire right now up by 6, 66-60 over the Little Rock Lightning. The Lightning have cut what was a 13-point Fire lead going into this third quarter down to 6, but Deshaun Munson, a big slam on that last possession, forced Little Rock to take the timeout. Munson, by the way, having kind of a quietly good game, not shooting the ball particularly well, just 4 of 10 from the field, not his typical efficient self, but 9 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds for Deshaun Munson. Ricky Artis the second leading the way for the Fire with 18 points on 7 of 9 shooting. Jay Hedgeman also 13 points, 6 rebounds for the Fire. Antarius Ryan picks up the ball and brings it up the floor. He's picked up by Simmons over to Castle. Castle up top for Gilliam. Gilliam trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Ryan. Ryan trying to look inside. Instead has to go out to Castle. Out to Clifton. Clifton will drive baseline. And Clifton throws it away. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Fire basketball. Guy with it off the inbound. He'll bring it up the floor. Chuck goes to Artis. Artis, top of the key, working around a screen. He'll pull up, fire the mid-range jumper. Ricky's mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound grabbed by Gilliam. Another rebound by Gilliam. He's been active on the glass. 7 rebounds now for him. It's Clifton with it, near wing. Goes cross court for Ryan. Ryan inside for Gilliam. Gilliam doubled. Gilliam will turn around, put up a tough shot off the glass. No good. Rebound grab by Hedgeman. Hedgeman a long outlet pass to Munson. And Munson will wait, and Munson will lay it up and lay it in. Deshaun Munson with just that little slow Euro step to get the defender to go around him. Extends the Fire lead out to 8, 68-60, 4:45 remaining here in this third. Castle with it. Over to Ryan. Ryan near corner. Ryan up top for Clifton. Clifton inside, and that pass is stolen by Hedgeman. Good athleticism by Hedgeman on the defensive end, giving up a little bit of size to Mickelson, but matches up really well with his athleticism and length. Guy with it, far wing. Guy will work around a pair of screens. Goes to Munson. Munson left open. Munson cross court for Simmons. Simmons will fire a 3 from the corner. Ja'Kai Simmons with the fireball. 10th assist of the night for Munson. He now has a double-double, second consecutive double-double, 6th of the season for Munson. Castle over to Ryan. Ryan, far wing, working around the screen. Ryan trying to get inside, gets to the free throw line, puts up the jumper. That one off the mark. Rebound grab by Hedgeman. Hedgeman, another long outlet pass to Munson. Munson saves it, but it's right to Gilliam, and Gilliam will bring it up the floor. Gilliam attacking, gets it to Castle. He'll fire a 3 from the corner. That one's off the mark. Rebound batted around, still being fought for. Grabbed by Mickelson, and Mickelson will lay that one up and in. Guy to Artis. Artis quickly up the floor. Artis gets inside, lays it up, and Ricky Artis with the bucket, absorbing the contact and able to get it to fall. Fire back up by 11, 73-62. 3:22 remaining here in this third quarter. Castle with it. Near side. Castle working around a screen. Picked up by Guy now. Up top for Mickelson. Mickelson lobbing it down low for Gilliam. Gilliam gets it, and Gilliam lays it up, and then he is fouled from behind by Artis, who was late on the rotation over. Foul by Ricky will be his third, team's second. Cam Williams into the game for the Fire. Deshaun Munson takes a seat. Munson a couple rebounds shy of a triple-double. Kalen Hawkins into the game for the Lightning. Gilliam at the line. His free throw is up and in. So Gilliam converts on the three-point play. Cuts the Fire lead back down to 8, 73-65. Guy with it, guarded by Hawkins. Guy up top for Hedgeman. Hedgeman right back to Guy. Guy working around a screen. Into the corner for Williams. Williams a little pump. Williams will drive. Williams will lay it up, and A couple nice moves right there by Cam Williams to get the good look at the rim. And the Fire back up by 10, 75-65. That draws a smile from his point guard, Chuck Guy, as well. Ryan, near corner or near wing now to Gilliam, up top from Mickelson. Floats it back over to Ryan, pass deflected, stolen by Simmons. Out to Guy. Guy up to Hedgeman. Hedgeman will take it all the way, lay it up, and Jay Hedgeman lays it in. 15 now for Jay. Fire back up by 12. Little Rock trying to push it back down in a hurry, but the Fire on defense. It is Steen with it. Steen will go up. Steen has it blocked by Simmons. Out to Guy. Guy bringing it up the floor. Guy, far wing. Guy floats it over to Artis. Ricky, a little jab step.
2 minutes.
Ricky gets inside, lays it up. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Gilliam not happy with that call, and that'll be the 3rd foul on Gilliam.
Lightning foul number 10, Jeremiah Gilliam.
Ricky Artis the second will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Third personal. Bonus for the Fire.
Artis at the line shooting 2. First free throw for Ricky, up and in.
In for the Lightning, number 22, Purcell Washington. Number 30, Jeremy Ireland.
Jay Hedgeman will take a seat. Hunter Mickelson sits down as well for Little Rock. Isaiah Wade into the game for the Fire. Into the game for Little Rock, Jeremiah Gilliam and Purcell Washington. Little Rock had 6 guys on the floor. It could have been a delay of game right there since Artis was ready to shoot. Free throw by Ricky is up and in. So Ricky knocks down both free throws. He's now 6 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. Has 22 points to lead all scorers. Here is Ryan with it. Ryan goes over to Ireland. Ireland to Washington. Washington working on Simmons. Washington trying to get inside. Throws up the tough shot. Can't get it to go. Steen with the rebound. Out to Ryan. He'll fire a 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound grab by Steen. Steen goes back up with it and lays it up and in. Second chance opportunities leading to baskets for Little Rock. Guy down the floor in a hurry to Wade. Isaiah lays it up and lays it in. Chuck Guy with the assist. It's been a quiet night for Chuck. Just his 4th assist of the night. But the Fire back up by 13, or by 14, excuse me, 81-67. Largest lead of the game. Here's Ireland with a pump. Ireland trying to drive inside. Gets inside, lays it up. Can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound grab by Artis. Ricky flips it over to Chuck. Chuck pushing it up the floor. Chuck goes to Simmons. Simmons working a drive, lost it, got it back. 13 on the shot clock. Guy with it to Artis. Ricky guarded by Steen. Ricky looking to go to work. Ricky cut off. Ricky will step back. Ricky will fire a 3. Why not? And Ricky's 3 bounces in. The shooter's touched by Ricky Artis. He has 25, and the Fire lead 84-67. Here's Ireland to Steen, near corner. Steen working on Wade. Steen trying to get inside. Gets inside, lays it up. Can't get it to go. And a late whistle. A really late whistle there. But Isaiah Wade called for the foul. That'll be his first. Braylon Steen will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Braylon Steen at the line. 2 shots.
Steen at the line, shooting 2. First free throw for Steen is up, and that one is no good. Second free throw up tonight, or up for Steen. That free throw is up, and that one is good. So Steen splits the 2 free throws. Fire lead, 84-68, 16 points. Chuck Guy, by the way, 6 steals tonight, 1 off his own team record that he's done twice, 7 steals. Here is Guy looking to turn the corner. Guy going underneath to Wade. Wade couldn't handle the pass, and it will be Ryan on the run out. Ryan gets it to Hawkins, and Hawkins lays it up and lays it in. There's a really nice pass by Chuck Guy to Isaiah Wade, and Wade just couldn't handle it. Artis bringing it across the floor. Fire can hold for the final shot. Here's Ricky. Ricky working on Steen. Ricky with a beautiful cross-up, goes between the legs, lays it up, and Ricky Artis, oh my word! Holy cow, Ricky Artis Half-court shot at the buzzer, no good, and that will do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, the Fire lead by 16. Oh my, Ricky Artis putting on a show here inside Fire Lake Arena. We'll have the fourth quarter right after this here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
All right, fans, welcome back to the court, the Fire Girls.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. 86-70 the score in favor of the Fire as we get set to start this fourth quarter. I do want to tell you that Wooter Apparel provides the official jerseys and merchandise of the TBL, offering custom team gear, top quality uniforms, and to order your favorite team's custom apparel, go to the live stream chat and click on the banner now. Fire leading by 16 as we start this fourth quarter of play. Ricky Artis II leading the way for the Fire, 27 points, including a beautiful play to end the third quarter to put the Fire up by 16, where he split a couple defenders, went between one guy's legs, and was able to get the lay-in to go. On the floor for the Fire to start this fourth quarter, Ricky Artis II, Cam Williams, Chuck Guy, Ja'Kai Simmons, and Isaiah Wade. Here is Artis. Goes over to Simmons. Simmons will jab step. Simmons looking to get inside. Simmons does. Simmons goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for. Grabbed by Hawkins. Hawkins looking to push the tempo. Hawkins has it knocked away, and we have a foul here on Chuck Guy. Foul on Chuck will be his second. Chuck, by the way, 6 steals already here through 3 quarters. That's one off his own team record, which he's done twice, including earlier this week in San Antonio. Kalen Hawkins at the free throw line, shooting a pair of free throws. 75% free throw shooter on the season is Hawkins. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. He's 0 of 2, now 0 of 3 tonight. Second free throw upcoming for Hawkins. Hawkins' second free throw is up, and that one is good. Simmons will bring it up the floor for the Fire. Simmons, guarded by Ireland. Simmons will pull up. He'll just fire a 3. Ireland gave him some space. Shot no good. Rebound grab by Washington. Out to Castle. Castle bringing it up the floor. Castle goes over to Hawkins. Hawkins inside for Washington. Washington will lay it up, and Washington lays it in. 86-73 the score. Fire can't relax yet. They still have 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go to get the victory. Here's Guy. Chuck. Cross court for Simmons. Simmons over to Wade. Wade to Williams. Williams near corner. 5 on the shot clock. Williams will pull up, fire the 3, and Cam Williams right in the face of Aaron Castle knocks it down. He has 12. Fire lead by 16, 89-73. Here's Washington, gets inside. Washington is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Officials will get together and talk about it. Foul is on number 4, Chuck Guy. It's his 3rd, team's 2nd. Purcell Washington going to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. First free throw for Washington is up, and that one's no good. Deshaun Munson into the game for the Fire as Ja'Kai Simmons will take a seat. Simmons 10 points tonight to go along with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. Second free throw for Washington is up. The longtime Lightning player puts up the free throw, and that one is no good. Rebound batted around, and out of bounds. It will be Fire basketball.
Out of bounds, let's search for the Lightning.
Munson 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. He's in the game right now. He has 11 points, 10 assists. Munson will bring it up the floor. Munson will get it over to Wade. Wade near wing. Wade will pull up, fire a three, and Isaiah Wade with the fireball. That's a big one right there. Wade's had a couple of rough games. Good to see him get that three to fall. He has 5. Washington with it, hands off to Castle. Castle goes back to Washington, and we have a whistle here. I think we're going to have a foul here on Isaiah Wade, as 2 officials will get together and talk about it right now. Trying to see what the call will be. Foul is going to be on Isaiah Wade, and that'll be the 4th foul.
Foul number 23, Isaiah Wade. Second personal, team number 3.
3rd team foul, excuse me. Second personal on Wade. Wade and Ireland have started to kind of get into it a little bit here in this 4th quarter. Both guys playing physical. Hawkins with it. Hawkins hands off to Ireland. He'll fire a 3. Ireland's 3 off the mark. Rebound grab by Munson. Out to Wade, and Wade will throw down the one-handed slam. Oh my! Isaiah Wade with the slam. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins trapped, gets it to Castle. Castle back to Hawkins, over to Steen. Steen will work baseline and kick it out to Hawkins. He'll fire a 3. Hawkins' 3 is up and in. 18-point Fire lead, 94-76. Munson bringing it up the floor. Munson gets it to Wade. Wade guarded by Ireland. Wade will step back. Wade will fire another 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound grab by Hawkins. Hawkins gets it to Washington. Washington going right at Munson, lays it up and lays it in. Down the floor in a hurry. It's Guy with it. Guy will stop, and now Guy goes up, and Guy lays it up and lays it in. So Chuck Guy now with 9. Deshaun Munson with the assist. Munson 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. Castle will stop. Castle will put up the jumper. Castle's jumper is in and out, no good. Rebound is batted around, and it's grabbed by Munson, and that is a triple-double tonight for Deshaun Munson. 11 points, 12 assists, 10 rebounds, as we have a whistle here. Foul will be on number 30, Jeremy Ireland. That's his second personal. Team's first. Jeremiah Gilliam back into the game for Little Rock. Here's Munson with it. Munson going to work on Washington. Munson trying to get around Purcell. He does. Dumps it down low for Wade, and Isaiah throws down another slam. Isaiah starting to take some anger out on the rim here in this one, as Munson racking up the assist. That's his 14th tonight. Gilliam with it. Gilliam a couple little jab steps working on Artis. Gilliam gets inside, lays it up, and lays it in. Artis with it. Ricky guarded by Steen. 8:20 on the game clock. 15 on the shot clock. Munson has it. Fire up by 18. It's Wade with it in the corner. Wade will drive baseline. Wade will spin. Wade gets it to Artis. Artis looking to drive, and Artis hits the deck. Picked up by Gilliam. Gilliam looking to push, and we have a foul here on Munson. Foul on Munson will be his second. And it is a take foul. Gilliam at the line, shooting the 2 free throws. The first one rolls around and finally falls. And actually, it's just a 1 free throw foul with the take foul. It kind of almost works like a technical. It's not a technical. It counts as a common foul, but you do get 1 shot and the ball. So Little Rock with it. Gets it to Castle. Castle. Near wing. Goes to Steen. Inside to Washington. And we are going to have an offensive foul called on Purcell Washington. He caught Munson up around the face. Those 2 guys, pretty friendly players. Pretty friendly, with each other, but obviously competitors right now. And Washington, a little bit bigger than Munson, just got a little physical right there. Steen will take a seat. Munson okay. I think Munson kind of got caught right above the right eye, kind of on his eyebrow. Munson looking to attack Washington, goes to Williams. Williams will fire a three, and Cam Williams with another fireball. 15 now for Cam. Munson, his 15th assist to go along with 11 points and 10 boards. Mickelson with it. Mickelson to Washington. Washington trying to get inside. Washington back down low to Mickelson. Mickelson flips it up, can't get it to go. Wade commits the foul. That foul will be his third. Mickelson will go to the line. Fire right now up by 20, 101-81. Lightning are in the bonus for the remainder of this fourth quarter.
Hunter Mickelson at the line, shooting two.
Hunter Mickelson at the line, shooting two. First free throw for Mickelson is up, and no good. Mickelson, 15 points, 5 rebounds. Fire have done a really good job on him tonight. He came in averaging 26.5 points, 17.3 rebounds. Second free throw for Mickelson is up, and that second free throw is good. So Mickelson splits the 2 free throws, cuts the Fire lead down to 19. 101-82, 7:31 to go here in this fourth quarter. Munson will bring it up the floor. Guarded by Washington. Munson again looking to attack. Munson getting inside. Munson throws it up, can't get it to go. Wade bumped in the back as Mickelson grabs the rebound, gets it out to Hawkins. Hawkins goes up. Hawkins can't get it to go, but there's Mickelson to follow it up. Munson again looking to attack, gets inside. He's bumped, no whistle, and we have a foul, a really late foul, as Aaron Castle will be called for the foul. That'll be his third.
Foul number 9, Eric Cassell. Third personal, team number 2.
Munson will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Fire need to get one more person down there on the lane. The head coach for Little Rock, Brian Rossum, not happy with the late whistle. First free throw for Munson is up, no good. Second free throw upcoming now for Munson. Munson's second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Munson splits the 2 free throws. 102-84 the score. Fire up by 18. Castle with it. Over to Washington down low. Washington gets inside, and Washington is fouled. Munson will be called for his third, and we will have a media timeout. 102-84 the score. 6:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. I will take a timeout as well. This is Fire Basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Second personal, officials, time on the floor. Timeout chunks to the bottom. All right, so third personal on Munson. All right, Fire fans, you know what to do.
Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never was, but now
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. 6:50 remaining here in this fourth quarter of play. You can stay up to date on all the latest news, signings, scores, and more by following the Basketball League on social media. And for more details on the league, be sure to visit thebasketballleague.net. Fire right now up big as they lead by 18, 102-84. They've led in this game by as many as 21. Fire trying to hold on for their 12th win of the season. It would also be their 6th consecutive win overall, 43rd consecutive win here inside Fire Lake Arena, and it would put the Fire to 14-0 all time against Little Rock. Purcell Washington at the line, shooting 2.
Purcell Washington at the line, shooting 2.
Fire getting some good contributions from their bench tonight. 39 points from the bench. Cam Williams with 15, Jay Hedgeman 15, Isaiah Wade with 9. First free throw for Washington is up, and that one's in and out, no good. Jay Hedgeman checking in. Ricky Artis II will take a seat. I would imagine, if possible, Ricky Artis' night will probably be done, and if so, 27 points on 10 of 13 shooting, 5 rebounds, a very good night for Ricky. Second free throw, no good. Rebound grab by Wade out to Munson. Munson goes to Hedgeman. Hedgeman, a nice bounce pass to Williams. Williams with a pump. Williams out to Munson. Munson to Hedgeman. Hedgeman will fire a 3 from the wing, and Hedgeman's 3 is off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Gilliam. Gilliam over to Hawkins, who will drive. Hawkins cut off, gets to Mickelson, down low for Washington. Washington lays it up, and Washington lays it in. Purcell Washington now with 9 for Little Rock. Fire lead is 16, 102-86. Here's Munson trying to get to Isaiah Wade, and that pass just a little out in front. As Chuck Guy urging his teammates to keep pushing for this final 6 minutes and 7 seconds or so. It's Castle with it. Goes over now to Hawkins, back to Castle. Castle far side, down low for Washington. Washington gets inside, and Washington will throw down the slam. Isaiah Wade tried to sneak and get that steal from behind on Washington and just could not get around him. It's Guy with it. Guy working around a screen. Chuck will pull up, put up the mid-range jumper, and Chuck Guy's jumper from the elbow is good. Guy now with 11 to go along with 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 steals. It's Gilliam with it. Gilliam working on Guy. Gilliam has it knocked away out of bounds, and it will be Little Rock basketball. Gilliam and Guy having some words right there after Guy knocked it away. Gilliam was wanting a foul. Chuck wasn't having any of it, and the officials didn't call a foul either. 5:26 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Fire lead is 16. Castle gets it. Up top for Gilliam. Gilliam will pull up, fire a 3 off the mark. Rebound is tipped and out of bounds. It will be Fire basketball. Guy bringing it up the floor, 5:18 to go here in this fourth quarter. 104-88. Chuck has it. He's played every second of this game. Played all 53 minutes last night as well. Here is Guy. Guy will pull up from the elbow again, put up the jumper, and Chuck Guy's jumper from the elbow is good. 13 now for Guy. I would imagine his night will probably be done here fairly quickly, with the Fire up by 18. It's Castle with it. Castle working around a screen, and an offensive foul called on Purcell Washington. That foul will be the 4th on Washington. It's not a team foul, as it is an offensive foul. Michaelan Hawkins will sit down. Antarius Ryan back into the game for the Lightning. Ryan, who's averaging over 23 points per game, held to just 7 here in this one. Guy bringing it up the floor. Skipping as he brings it across half court. He's met by Ryan. Guy looking to work on Ryan. He'll pull up, he'll fire a 3, and Chuck Guy with the fireball and a little pose to boot as the Fire lead by 21, 109-88. Here is a pass inside. It's stolen by Munson. He gets it to Guy. 109-88 the score. Guy working on Ryan. Keeping the dribble going. Guy looking to turn the corner and get around Ryan. He does. He'll scoop it up and can't get the lay-in to go. But there's Wade on the offensive board and cannot get it to fall. But he'll go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Foul on number 22, Purcell Washington, is his 5th. Wade will go to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Mahone getting set to check in for the Fire as Chuck Knight's night will be done. It looks like Charles Lampton getting set to check in as well. We'll see who Lampton comes in for, as the first free throw for Wade is no good. So Jalen Mahone does check in. And Chuck Guy will be done and will take a seat. He does not want to come out, but he will, as Jay Hedgeman will also sit down. Chuck hates sitting down, but hey, you know what? When you're up by 21 points with 4 minutes to go, and now make it 22 with 4 minutes to go as Wade makes the second free throw, the team captain can take a little bit of a rest, especially considering he just played 53 plus another 44 minutes consecutively. Here is Ryan. Ryan trapped up top for Mickelson. Mickelson into the corner for Castle. Castle will fire a 3. That one's in and out. Rebound grab by Mickelson. Mickelson goes back up. It's blocked by Lampton. Out to Mahone. Mahone trying to get inside. Mahone kicks it out to Williams. Williams will fire a 3, and Cam's 3 off the mark. Rebound grab by Washington. Out to Castle. Castle trying to get inside, goes up with it, and Castle is able to get the little scoop shot to fall. Here's Mahone. Mahone will launch it over to Munson on the far side of the floor. 110-90 the score. 3:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. Munson will work around a screen. Goes over to Williams. Cam will drive. Cam will float up a tough shot. Looking for a foul. No whistle. Rebound grab by Gilliam, and Gilliam pushing out to Castle. Castle left open. He'll fire a 3. That one's short. And Mickelson just got away with a major push in the back, and now they do call the foul, as Mickelson getting called for the foul, just his first. And we have a media timeout. 2:59 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Fire up by 20. 110-90 the score. I'm going to take a timeout as well. This is Fire Basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Lady A, live in concert. Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m., Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners, Lady A. On sale now at grandboxoffice.com. Lady A Live.
Nine seconds remaining here inside Fire Lake Arena as the Potawatomi Fire lead the Little Rock Lightning by 20. 110-90 the score. The Fire looking to hold Little Rock under 100 points. They've done that every game this season. They met in the first game of the season for the Fire. The Fire won 112-61. They met a little more than a month ago, back on March 21st in Little Rock. The Fire won that game 121-83, up 110-90 right now. These two teams will meet 2 more times this season. They will meet on May 9th back here inside Fire Lake Arena, and then on May 16th for one more game out in Little Rock. Next home game for the Fire will be next Friday night against the San Antonio Clutch. The Fire coming off 2 big wins over the Clutch earlier this week as they beat them on Monday and Tuesday, both pretty handily in those games. Same 5 on the floor for the Fire. Deshaun Munson, Cam Williams, Isaiah Wade, Jalen Mahone, and Charles Lampton. 6 players in double figures for the Fire. The only player who has played who's not in double figures, besides Lampton and Mahone, who just checked in, is Paul Harrison. Munson with it. Munson top of the key. Goes over to Wade. He'll fire a 3 from the wing. That one off the mark. Rebound grab by Steen. Out now to Castle. Castle bringing it up the floor. He's guarded by Williams. Castle working around a screen. Castle stops. Gets into the corner for Onyebula. Out to Steen. He'll fire a straightaway 3, and he gets that one to fall. Mahone bringing the ball up the floor. Out to Munson. Munson Trying to find somewhere to go with it. And we have a 3-second violation here on Little Rock, as Jeremiah Gilliam will be called for the 3-second violation. I believe that's his third of the night, maybe just his second. Williams will go to the line to shoot the free throw. Free throw for Cam, up and in. Now Cam Williams, he is not eligible yet because he has not attempted enough free throws, but Cam Williams here on the season, now 9 of 9 from the free throw line. Williams to inbound. Gets it into Deshaun Munson. 2:15 remaining. Munson will hold as the Fire lead by 18. Over to Mahone. Mahone trying to drive. Mahone cut off. Gets it out to Wade. Wade near side goes over to Munson. Back to Wade. Wade needs to fire a three. He does, and he misses everything as he hits the backboard. It is a shot clock violation. Wade just put too much on that one right there. Wade on the night, 4 of 7. 1 of 4 from behind the three-point line. He does have 10 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Gilliam with it. Near side, guarded by Wade. Now Gilliam trying to drive inside. He gets to the far wing. Cut off again. Again working on Wade. Gets inside, puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. And Wade will be called for the foul. That foul on Isaiah will be his 4th. Jeremiah Gilliam going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. On the night, Gilliam 2 of 2, 17 points for Gilliam to go along with 9 rebounds. First free throw for Gilliam, up and in. While we have a second, I do want to let you know that the official game ball of TBL is provided by Bodden Sports. For over 40 years, Bodden has delivered top quality equipment supporting the passion for a better game. Go to boddensports.com for more information. Gilliam makes this second free throw, and he cuts the Fire lead to 16, 111-95. Munson with it, over to Mahone. He'll fire a long three. That three's off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Williams. Cam shovels back out to Munson. Munson back to Williams. Williams, a little pump. Back to Munson. Over to Mahone. Mahone in the corner. Mahone, a nice little pump. And now he'll step back, fire a three. That one's off the mark. Rebound battled for, out of bounds, and it will be Fire basketball. Last touch by Jeremiah Gilliam. 14 on the shot clock. 1:19 on the game clock. Mahone will inbound. Gets it into Lampton. Lampton will fire a three. Lampton's three way off the mark. Rebound grab by Washington. Out to Steen. Steen will look to drive. Steen will step back. He'll put up the mid-range jumper. That one's off the mark. Rebound grab by Lampton. Out to Williams. Cam shovels to Wade. Wade near wing, dancing around. Wade spins. Wade gets inside, pushes up the shot. Can't get it to go. He hits the deck, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Lightning foul number 10, Jeremiah Gilliam.
A foul on Jeremiah Gilliam. This is his 4th personal. Wade at the line. He's 1 of 2 tonight. He was 1 of 4 last night. He was a pretty good free throw shooter throughout the season up until this week. Those numbers have kind of starting to fall a little bit this week. We'll see if he can knock down a couple free throws here. They'll help out his percentage a bit. It won't change the outcome of the game as the Fire will get the victory. I feel fairly confident saying that right now. First free throw for Wade, up and in. 112-95 to score with 55.6 seconds remaining. Fire will move to 12-1 on the season. Second free throw upcoming now for Wade. Takes a breath, puts the ball on the floor, puts up the free throw, and that one in and out, no good. Rebound grab by Gilliam. Gilliam looking to push it up the floor, floats it down low for Onyebula, and it's blocked by Lampton, and now we have a whistle, and they're going to score the basket, and they will actually wave the block off, and they will call a goaltending on Lampton, saying that it went off the backboard first. Lampton doesn't seem to agree, but they will score that basket, and it will be 112-97 the score with the made basket as Onyebula gets credit for the 2. Munson saying that he's holding for the final shot. Can't do that. Here is Munson. Munson dancing around, guarded by Steen. Munson will put up the 3. That one's no good, but there's Isaiah Wade, no good, and his putback won't count as he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Purcell Washington will be called for the foul. That'll be his 6th, and he has fouled out. So Purcell Washington's night is over. 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block shot. As number 33, Kentrell Banks will check in for the first time. Isaiah Wade will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw for Wade, up and in. Second free throw upcoming now for Wade. And Wade's second free throw is up, and that one's in and out as well. Rebound batted around. And Gilliam comes up with it. Gilliam looking to drive. Gilliam goes up, lays it up, and Gilliam lays it in. And now the Fire can hold for the final shot, or actually not even take a shot. They don't have to here. And they'll be able to hold Little Rock to under 100 points as long as they get the ball across half court, which they do. Munson has it, and Munson inside to Williams. Williams couldn't handle it. It's stolen by Onyebula. He throws it right back. Nope, Munson couldn't come up with it, and Steen has it. He'll get it over to Castle. Castle will fire a 3 at the buzzer. That one's no good. Gilliam comes down with it, and Gilliam, they will count that basket, and that will keep the Fire from holding Little Rock under 100. But it doesn't matter as the Fire still get the 12-point victory, 113-101. I'm going to take a timeout. When I come back, I'll be joined by Fire head coach Mark Danoff as the Fire move to 12-1 on the season. This is Fire basketball on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
At Sovereign Bank, our story is more than numbers and transactions. We honor our roots by serving our communities with care and integrity, creating financial stability for your family and business today and for generations to come. Sovereign Bank, rooted in heritage, driven by dreams, and tribally owned with pride.
You know what this program needs? New Dr. Pepper Blackberry!
It's full Dr. Pepper! With sweet blackberry flavor!
Bingo! There's even 0 sugar!
And we got a new mascot too!
Oh, that's sweet!
Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry. It's a pepper thing.
Are you ready to elevate your business with a new technology partner? Vive provides lightning-fast fiber internet up to 10 gigs, along with powerful technology solutions that enhance your security, productivity, and efficiency. Our dedicated team of business consultants will identify your business needs and recommend solutions to address your challenges. Don't wait. Claim your free technology evaluation today. Visit business.vivebroadband.com and discover why Vive is the premier choice for your business success.
It's a quarter after 1.
Lady A, live in concert. Friday, June 20th, 8 p.m., Grand Casino Hotel and Resort. 7-time Grammy Award winners, Lady A. On sale now at grandboxoffice.com. Lady A Live.
Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm Chris Cox. I'm joined by Fire head coach Mark Danoff. Fire victorious tonight, 113-101 over the Little Rock Lightning. And coach, you knew it was going to be a tough stretch, 4 games, 7 days, but you finished that stretch off tonight and you go 4-0 with the win this evening.
Yeah, what a really good week for these guys. I'm so proud of them. We knew it was going to be a slower start tonight just to get our juices going. After a hard-fought overtime game the night before, but it's been a long week. I'm really proud of the things that they were able to carry over, what our emphasis was for this week, and to go 4-0, just a great job.
Yeah, and you mentioned kind of the slow start you got off to because of that physical game that you played last night. What was your message to the guys early in the game as you just weren't getting off to the start you're used to getting off to?
Well, it was a combination of things. Obviously, I thought Little Rock came out and played extremely well defensively, and they were making some good shots. Some of them we were allowing them to get. Others, they made shots with hands and faces. I thought they were really ready to play. We missed some easy bunnies, did some things out of character for us a little bit, but once we got going, I think Hedgeman really did a terrific job bringing us energy tonight. And the entire bench, actually, and Cam Williams, and talking about the whole week, we can't go without talking about Ricky Ortiz, who guarded the best player every night for 4 games in 7 days, and just did a terrific job. Chuck running the show with a lot of minutes and leading us. Jakai making big plays. Everybody contributed to this week in one way or another. to bring the success we had.
Yeah, and after this busy week, you get a couple days off, but you still have to turn around and play next Friday night as you take on San Antonio once again, a team you're obviously pretty familiar with by now. But what's kind of the schedule, the plan for the guys these next few days? I'm guessing they're probably going to have at least a day off here, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to give them 2 days off, but they got to get in the gym the second day and get some free throws, get some shots up, whatever they need from Manny, but also get treatment, take care of their bodies, and then we'll start prepping for the weekend.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on another win.
All right, sounds good.
That was Fire head coach Mark Danoff joining me for just a moment. As again, the Fire victorious tonight, 113-101. I'm going to take a timeout. When I come back, I will have your post-game stats for you. This is Fire basketball here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.
Get the most out of your Wi-Fi with Eero Pro 6 from Vive. Houses come in all shapes and sizes. Shouldn't your Wi-Fi too? Eero's True Mesh technology blankets your whole home in coverage. With the right Eero system, you can work, stream, game, and chat, powered by whole home award-winning Wi-Fi that works. Plus a simple, smart, and secure fiber-powered network that just keeps getting better with automatic updates. Visit vivebroadband.com to get connected.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Full Dr. Pepper!
The sweet blackberry flavor.
It's the most succulent taste I've ever tasted!
Attention shoppers, hurry up, it's delicious. Hi, thanks for coming. Have a one-of-a-kind day. Hurry and try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
It's a pepper thing!
At Sovereign Bank, our story is more than numbers and transactions. We honor our roots by serving our communities with care and integrity, creating financial stability for your family and business today and for generations to come. Sovereign Bank, rooted in heritage, driven by dreams, and tribally owned with pride.
Welcome back inside Fire Lake Arena here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm Chris Cox. Potawatomi Fire victorious tonight, 113-101 over the Little Rock Lightning, and the Fire moving to 12-1 on the season and winning their 43rd consecutive game here inside Fire Lake Arena. This place has really turned into the best home court advantage in all of TBL. Obviously, great players on the floor for the Fire help out with that, but you got to give credit where credit is due when it comes to a home court advantage, and a lot of that has to do with the fans and the people who show up night in and night out, or afternoon in and afternoon out in this case, to support the Fire and cheer them on every single night. But the Fire victorious tonight, 113-101. Let's go ahead and run through some of those post-game numbers for you. First off, for Little Rock, the Lightning shot 50% from the field. They were 42 of 84, 44.4% from three. They were 8 of 18. And 9 of 20 from the free throw line as they hit 45% of their free throws. 43 rebounds for the Lightning, 16 on the offensive end. That did lead to 22 second chance points. 23 assists on those 42 made baskets, 9 steals, 2 block shots, 20 turnovers, which led to 28 points for the Fire. Individually for Little Rock, 5 players finishing in double figures. Jamal Clifton, 10 points tonight, a couple of rebounds as well. Purcell Washington, before he fouled out, finished with 11 points, also had 2 rebounds. And then you have Braylon Steen, who had 12 points to go along with 6 rebounds, 3 assists. And Hunter Mickelson, 18 points, 8 rebounds tonight. And then leading the way for Little Rock was Jeremiah Gilliam, who finished with 23 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, also had 2 steals and a block shot as he had a really solid game. Looking at the Fire numbers now, the Fire 51.8% shooting from the field. They were 43 of 83, 10 of 27 from 3, that's 37%. And the Fire 17 of 23 from the free throw line, 73.9%. 45 rebounds for the Fire, 16 on the offensive end, led to just 10 second chance points, but they were still able to obviously get the victory tonight. 24 assists on those 43 made baskets, 11 steals, 3 block shots. They did turn the ball over 17 times, and that led to 26 points for Little Rock. For the Fire, they had 7 players finish in double figures. Paul Harrison, he scored 5 points tonight, but only played 13 minutes. He had a tough game last night, so Coach Danoff giving him a lighter workload tonight. Charles Lampton, no points in his, but he did have 1 rebound in his limited action. Jalen Mahone, no points tonight. No rebounds as well from Mahone in his limited action. Now you look at the guys who finished in double figures. Ja'Kai Simmons, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Ja'Kai. Isaiah Wade off the bench, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Chuck Guy finishing with 16 points, also had 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 steals. Cam Williams off the bench, 16 points tonight. Deshaun Munson, 12 points on 5 of 13 shooting. Didn't shoot well, still scored 12 points. Also had a triple-double as he also had 10 rebounds and 15 assists as well. And then the guy leading the way tonight for the Fire was Ricky Artis II. Ricky with 27 points on 10 of 13 shooting. 5 rebounds for Ricky as well. Again, the Fire victorious tonight, 113-101. As the Fire moved to 12-1 on the season. Fire are off for a couple of days. They'll return to the court on Friday when they host the San Antonio Clutch. That game on Friday will tip off at 7 p.m. Our coverage here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network will begin at 6:45. You can purchase tickets to that game, PotawatomiFire.com/tickets. You can also call Fire Lake Arena or visit the Fire Lake Arena box office on game day. That's going to do it for us today. As again, the Fire victorious tonight, 113-101. They move to 12-1 now on the season. For everybody in the KGFF studios and Braden Edwards and his team on TBL TV, I'm Chris Cox, and I'll talk to you Friday night right here on the Potawatomi Fire Broadcast Network.